Hey, everybody. How's it going? I am seeing quite boundless optimism here in the chat, which, oh no, man, it's got me stressed out. I feel like everybody forgets what the Elite Four is made of. Not saying I got a bad mod. I mean, of course, we've got incredible Pokemon here, and I'm very excited to be working with them. Cashew is incredible. Great special defense. HP's a little low, though. So I am a little worried, personally. But we'll see. But yeah, I mean, as of this point, like, even Koga gave us basically no trouble. Items have been good, except Rare Candy, which continues to elude me. Healing is solid, though. And we just got a good new move in Bite. Hello, by the way, everybody. There's a small chance of a dud Elite Four. Yeah, you never know, Winston. I would say we've had a fairly more dud-adjacent game so far. I'm starting later than I wanted to, so I am just kicking off with gameplay. I don't normally, but I figured, you know what the heck, let's do it. Yeah, the very last thing that happened is we got the accessible usable Bite TM, which is incredible. Sure, it's only 60 power, but that's kind of like the base minimum of good. I mean, like, it might not be getting one-shots, but it's going to be extremely helpful in Silphco. 25 more uses of a move. We're all healed up here, right? I'm just going to familiarize myself on the bag. Yeah, we got lots of heals, X items, couple of extra syllables. I'll do that just to start the day, clear my head, and then we got item checks to do. I don't think I did any of the usual item checks. We've got a few extra things that we can go ahead and look. Oh, I don't have a cutter. Okay, so for first we'll grab our HM friend. Yeah, we got a handful of things that we can do here. We've completed the longest grind fest of the game, but there is still a bit more grinding left to do in the water. You could argue that the final dungeon... Well, by final dungeon, I mean the giant one, Silphco. That's somewhat of a grind fest as well. I'm going to try and play a little more quickly today without making mistakes. There are things I want to do tonight. Our video game is due at the library tomorrow, so I got one last day to finish the end of the new James Bond games. Renee and I are going to try and do that. While also going as deep as I can into the run. We'll see how it goes. There's actually one first thing I want to check. Someone left me a... comment. They said I might have missed an item. I want to see who to credit if they were right. Someone left a comment on my last VOD. Shout out to YouTube VODs. I want to see where they said that I could fix it. Or sorry, I'm reading multiple comments. Let me see if I can find this comment again. Sorry, guys. I'm a little scattered, but we are going to get there, I promise. Okay, it was the last Wailord VOD. I just want to know who to credit here. The username is Drew Alvarez, 1824. Don't know if you checked the comments in the VODs, but hopefully maybe. If you don't, someone else will see this. But in case I can't make the next live stream... First off, congrats on the run. Bite is legendary. But I think you forgot an item on Cycling Road. Far left route near the bottom. You go past it, then a few seconds later you go past again and say, I already got that one, but I don't think you actually did. Let's check that out. Why not? Every item matters. I just happened to catch that comment this morning and I was like, huh. Oh wait, I could actually just walk to the left, can't I? So they said the bottom of the left side. Let's give it a go. So not this one at the bottom. So I assume they mean this item here. Wow. Okay. Well, it's kind of sad that it's It's not a usable item. But shoutouts, Drew. You were right. You were right. Shoutouts, YouTube VODs. You guys are more observant than I am. Of course, it's a Safari Ball, which is actually kind of funny because that's where I'm headed. I just got access to being able to use Surf, which does open up a decent amount of extra stuff. Of course, it's the thought that counts. Can you imagine that could have been a full restore? I just love that they were right. It's got to be validating, right? Oh, Drew, you're here in chat. You're here live. Let's go. I didn't even notice it. But welcome, everybody. I'm kind of like just going straight into gameplay, which I don't normally do. So give me a second as I familiarize myself with the world. That's a great spot. I don't know how you catch that while I'm playing in fast motion flying through. So I really appreciate that. But because we have access to Surf, there are actually a ton of items that we have access to right away. So the Safari Ball is telling us to check here. And here's where the really good items are, like sea incense and zinc, which is, I can't use anymore. Rest in peace. We're going to do a couple of different item pickup runs. There's like maybe one more item we can get at Viridian City. It is a little silly traveling back here time and time again, but it's not that bad. The People's Hero. Yeah, that was actually amazing. Yeah, I have the soul badge now, so check that out. Bang. Oh, now that was worth it. Oh my god, my heels. My heels. Ergo Mage, how are you? 3 energy root, 1 full restore. Whoa. Hold up. Yeah, don't have Marsh badge. Okay, cool. Wow. Okay. That's a good start to the stream. Next, we have like the massive item dumps coming up, I believe. Let me pull up my map. We have both the power plant and the Articuno plant. Seafoam. I also have 1 trainer I can stomp in Cerulean. I might as well do before I forget. We'll probably go up and do all the double battles at like the very end game when I'm sure I can just like maximum stomp. I could probably do them at any time, but I'll wait until the very end just in case. We're gonna have to make sure that we pick up, you know. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should have waited on you too. Flamethrowers should actually be fine, right? Yeah, Regice is not an issue with these levels. Good stuff. JBS, yeah. Congrats to your Knicks. Very exciting series for a 5-game series. That's about as exciting as it gets. Every single game was close, basically down to the wire over the last 5 minutes or so. It was a really well fought, great title win. The only thing is I'm sad that we're out of NBA basketball to watch. Kind of a bummer. I was hoping for a little bit more. But yeah, Spurs just could not close to save their life. Let's go ahead and grab our power plant items. Yeah, now that we have Surf, we just have so many items I can grab, then a bit more water grinding, Pokemon Mansion, and then we have to have a conversation about whether we want to do early Blaine or not. Every time I've done early Blaine, I think it's gone okay, but never a guarantee. Yes! Another exciting news today. Normally I save all this news for before the stream, but because I started later than I want to, we're just kind of kicking the door open. Incredibly exciting news for, you know, Hypnosis. Can I knock you out with a flamethrower? Again, big level difference here. The new Pokemon North American International Tournament is going to be in Chicago. I'm thrilled. See you guys there. I've been wanting a big tournament in Chicago basically since I returned to like competing as a teenager in like 2008. And there's just never been one. You kind of need big money to have a big event in Chicago, but all of a sudden, Chicago's becoming some sort of a Pokemon hub here. Iron, no good. Where we have had Pokemon Go Fest there. We have the Field Museum Pokemon exhibit. Well, let's see. That was TM41. I don't think that's new yet. Nope. Another ball. And now this new huge tournament. I'm very excited. I was even excited when we had like Milwaukee Regionals. That's an easy drive for me. No Milwaukee Regionals this year, which actually made me very sad. TM44. None of the gym leader TMs are 40s, right? I think literally none of them are. Correct. The highest number is Blaine's, which is 38. No, Brock's is 39. Regardless, we unfortunately do know what Brock's is. Or we know what Blaine's is. He's got beat up. We learned that in advance. Yellow Flute. Dog, is this just going to be all garbage? Let's find out. I mean, again, they're free items, and my items have been pretty good. Okay, not completely garbage. Chestoberry is real. Yeah, it's just Zapdos. No, I don't think first of all, even if I could, I don't think I'd want to compete in TCG. Not a big tournament like that, 5,000 plus people. I'd rather do my own, I could see myself doing retro format, playing some of the old formats that I was good at. And also, I always do Cube. I would just use it as an opportunity to see my friends, I think. Competing all day for like 3 days seems like such a waste to me as someone that's like not actively in the circuit or whatever. I'd rather use that time seeing friends, doing side events. Don't get me wrong, there's always like a little itch in the back of my head that's like, oh, but you're so good. You could be good if you put in the time to play. And I'm like, yeah, but I gotta put in the time. You know what I mean? I've talked about this before in the past, but my Pokemon career was pretty hilariously short. I only competed, like, seriously for maybe 2.5 years, where I was, like, actually playing full-time. And I had a good run. We won a regional, top cut a ton of states and other regionals, got a top 8 at Worlds. Like, we did a lot of damage. I even qualified for Worlds one year, and I couldn't even afford to go. So, like, the 2 years I took seriously, both of them I got to go to Worlds. I qualified for Worlds in Hawaii in 2009, and I begged my parents, please, I'll pay you back. Please let me go. They said, no, that cost too much money. I was still, what was I? It was 2008, 9 or 2009, 10. It might have been 9, 10. I was like 19. I didn't have that much money to my name. Sometimes I miss staying up late, cramming into a hotel with friends for TCG events. Yeah, like I miss the camaraderie of it. Same thing like Milwaukee Regionals was near me. I love cube drafting. I take that very seriously. Like Pokemon drafting is sort of my competitive outlet. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to do. Trying to familiarize myself with this stage of the game. I think I'm gonna beeline to the Articuno area. I know that there's more grinding that I can do with the swimmers in general. Usually I like to like ignore as many as possible just to see the items first and then we clean up. Maybe I'll end up battling like 1 or 2 along the way, which is totally fine. Hopefully. I got a big level gap on this Don fan. That should be okay. Hey, Bite for weakness for the first time ever. Shout outs to Bite. Swallow. I wrote no notes. Do you just die? Again, a lot of this is going to be quick cleanup and not necessarily indicative of what the Elite Four is capable of, unfortunately. Wheeler's my favorite Pokemon, and Cashew's an amazing name. Oh yeah, she's nuts. It's been fun. I can't even claim that one all myself. It was a couple of viewers. I think someone recommended maybe Peanut, but I like the idea. I like when I have a run going. Citrus Berry is technically more heals. I like when I have a run going with a Pokemon with like a fun name. My biggest naming regret is Electric, which was not that good. It was just, I didn't think I was keeping the Chansey. That was kind of part of it. Like, oh look, this Chansey knows a bunch of electric moves. That's funny. Oreo, thank you so much for priming up. How are you? Whew. This is like the earliest I've ever streamed gameplay without yapping, so I'm kind of doing game and yap. It's like game and watch. Oh, I thought that said full restore. Full heal is still a very relevant and good item. I almost jumped out of my seat. I will say I have not found a single rare candy, and we're gonna need those if we really want to go nuts in the end game, and we're kind of reaching end game, so that's kind of something we want pretty badly. Oh, PP Max is incredible though. Oh my god. I still have a PP up. Oh man, should I just windmill slam? I gotta think about this, but I already have 2 PP ups on Flamethrower. PP Max is huge. Do I want PP up on Flamethrower then PP Max on Thunder Punch? Just straight up have my like 2 best moves have +3. I might not have to drop it right away. I don't think I'm in a rush. I might. Very small chance learn a new move. Like one of my last 2 gym leaders. I'll probably want to make the decision before Silphco though. Yeah, very unlikely. Very unlikely I'd be replacing those moves, for sure. I have a weird thought, and this is probably totally incorrect. My thought is like, when I'm at the Elite Four, I might be using Sacred Fire more often. You get way less benefit by PP maxing Sacred Fire versus PP maxing a Thunder Punch. Way less extra moves. But I'm not like, is there a world where I'm trying to like desperation spam my best move either to get the burn or to get a knockout where Flamethrower wouldn't? Probably a mistake. I probably play for trying to full clear Silphco, which would just be max out the PP going full Thunder Punch Flamethrower, but I'm open to interpretation. Our PP restoration is acceptable, but not crazy so far. I don't have any max elixirs. I think I just have 2 regular elixirs, 2 Lepa Berry. Maybe use the PP up on Sacred. I mean, the PP up, that's a possibility too, actually. But it would only give me 1 more usage. Again, yeah, it's like, it's a weird situation, for sure. By the way, that's all clear on that. Nothing crazy. I mean, PP Max is still good. I'll battle you 2 while you're here. Do I have any Rosalia notes? Nope. Get cooked? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Perfect. We PP up our Ice Punch that we get. I could hold on to just... My problem is, I won't know what new moves I get. My only final 2 chances to learn new moves are going to be against Sabrina, who I theoretically might do late if we want to do early Blaine, as well as Giovanni. Both of those trainers are after Silphco, and theoretically I'll have one of made my PP decisions before Silphco. Yeah, it's weird. I don't even hate the PP up Sacred Fire once. How many extra uses do I get a Flamethrower if I PP up at 3? That could maybe be okay. It also gets weird if I pick up more PP maxes along the way, but that is extremely wishful thinking. Yeah, we're going to have to think about this. Only 2 regular elixirs. No max elixirs. Which would honestly get a lot of mileage here. Consider... Oh, you know... Oh, no. I was like, I should have kept going to the city. No, I can't do that. I guess we'll go ahead and start farming down here. I think there's 1 double battle. At some point, I definitely want that double battle experience. I don't know. Oh, hey! Here's the first Pokemon I got only resisted by. Now I can bite. It probably won't knock out, but it's going to do a lot better than the other 3 moves. Oh my god, it might knock out. Oh, flinched! Yes, that's something that's very good when you're fast. Wow. Does PP up / max also restore PP like elixirs? They don't restore PP, they just give you more PP. Like, if I have 0 Sacred Fire, and I use PP up on it, it will give me 1 more Sacred Fire, which I could use. If that makes any sense. Oh yeah, no, I think the max is probably going to Thunder Punch. I think that probably makes the most sense. I could also split. Yeah, I could max Sacred Fire and do 1 up on Thunder Punch. It's tough. Speaking of Thunder Punch, here's one here. Yeah, exactly. Maniac's got the stat written more cleanly than I could. I suppose I could use Bite as a weaker move to scout some stuff, but I do kind of just like getting knockouts. Yes, no, I agree. Bite can prove useful in Elite Four, even if it's not super effective, to have more range of control. Yeah, all the Elite Four are packing full restores. There are some Pokemon where... Oh, present. No one ever wants to heal me on present. All right, so... Oh, Lantern's brand new, by the way. All right, Thunder Punch is better than Bite. Blissey's been getting one-shot the entire game. We've gotten a very luckily weak Blissey. And Starmie. You know, we could have just lost to, I probably should use my best move. I forgot this guy had 4 Pokemon. We could have just immediately walked into a Parasong with that Lantern that survived with 1 HP. Kind of scary to think about. Oh yeah, Bite's good. I was very excited to get Bite. I don't think I would need to PP up Bite. I don't even know if that was part of the conversation. It's got 25 uses. That's great. I wrote good special defense on Quagsire. Again, look at this. Resist. Like, Bite is all of a sudden our best move. Even with his speed up, I'm fast enough. That's great. When did you get Bite for the Camerupt out? At the very end of last stream, Mantis, it was our, not Blaine, Koga level up TM. Very, very incredible for us. Is there a world where we max Bite? No, it just doesn't have... I mean, the world where we max Bite is if I just keep getting maxes, right? No, I don't know. Sacred Fire, I just can't decide how important Sacred Fire is going to be to my, like, end game journey. Like, things are... It's so weird, because we're at a point of the game where I'm, like, curb stomping stuff. Oh, hey, look, Cursed Chuck. Chuck you. It's really easy to just get one-shots everywhere, but that's not indicative of what we're going to see at the Elite Four. You can't even really prepare for the Elite Four, because prior to the Elite Four, you never see Pokemon at your level. So it's kind of like an end of the game, like, nasty surprise if you have a really sick run going, you know? Oh yeah, Parasong is the worst. Camerupt won't know what hit him. You know, it's funny, is the Camerupt does have good physical defense. Arcanine, I wrote plus HP minus special defense. Yeah, I think I've been one-shotting Arcanine. I almost always get bad Arcanines. Yeah, which has been very nice because it's one of the highest BST Pokemon you'll find that isn't a legendary. I just always seem to find killable Arcanines. Maniac says, oh, tell me, I've been in the Elite Four. Oh, I've been in the Elite Four more than you, and I have 1,200 runs. You have more visits, but have not cleared 4. I will say, clearing 4 and then, like, getting so close to beating your rival does also hurt, though. Did we do all the 4 homies here? I think we did. Oh, 10 out of 11? Is it just the double battle left? What do you guys think? Oh, God. I was going to say, what do you guys think? Just time that I do the double battles, I looked at the wrong map. Okay, well. At least Poliwrath, Walrein, I don't know. Alright. Listen, I'm just doing it. Unfortunately, I don't have like a move that hits everybody. I'm even going for the greed experience. I'm just doing it. We've waited long enough. I think we can guarantee these. Whoa. Whoa! Who had Frenzy Plant? Uh-oh. Alright, everybody stop. Alright, Walrein. That was not funny. Thankfully, I got to flash fire the blast burn. All right. Second, I'm like, should I do the double battles? Guys, listen. We need every little scrap of experience we can get. Yeah, no, Cashew's great. I kind of want to go back and do the rest while I have that area cleaned up. Where else have I left double battles? Let me think. The one's down here. I know that this is like just a shred of experience, but especially since I've seen no rare candy, I kind of want to collect. They're usually fine. I mean, we're way over leveled for them now. Still, you know, you can always get in some crazy Parasong double battle horror story. All right, Swallow Ledian at 36. It's like, listen. If you... Yeah, and I'm even doing the self-knockout just for the maximum experience. Like, Rock Blast plus Transform? All right, I guess I know what you're capable of, so get out of here. Listen, every couple of thousand experience is worth something. Isn't there a second double battle down here? Or did I make that up? I might have made that up. There is one... like all the way down. I guess I should heal first before I actually do this. Yeah, this is surprisingly not a double battle. I think that's what I was thinking about. There is one on the other side of that, though. Maniac, what's the strategy? Wait. The worst is when you know a mon is not going to do much to the Elite Four, but it won't die before that. I mean, that's literally Egglectric, who did defeat 2 Elite Four members, but it's like the whole time we knew this thing wasn't going to go the distance. I'm honestly very proud of it. Listen, kind of sad actually now that I think about it. I've only got 2 Pokemon who actually could beat an Elite Four member. Nina hurts the most though, because when we redid her loss to Giovanni's gym, we like redid one Parasong fight that went wrong. She was able to clear the whole Elite Four. Did get a very easy Elite Four though. No crazy special defense wall monsters yet, which has been different than Chuck's playthrough. Nothing, our biggest fear was just coverage. We only had basically fire and electric moves, so we just got Bite, which does help with some of like the ground types, and fire types. There is actually a ground type Pokemon that knows... It's a ground type that... Yeah, it's a ground type that knows Flash Fire, so I literally couldn't touch it except for a terrible physical move. So yeah, what was Maniac's strategy? Hard stacking everything for Elite Four, just risk it, die early, or I'll... Oh, I get what you're saying. I stop using valuable items if you have like a bad run and let it kind of just chuck. What's up? How you doing, Kev? I saw KB King Size in there. Couple of old school mods up in the house. Yeah, we are pre-Sylph and or pre-early Blaine. We'll have a talk. I'm not ready to have that talk yet, but we will have a talk. Here's a double battle. I'm kind of picking up on double battles that I haven't done yet. I haven't done basically any of them. Whee! Tickle. Okay, Comet Punch. All right. All right. 5 Comet Punches annoyed me enough to want to get rid of you. Wrap. Oh, God. Can you imagine if it was a Gen 1 wrap? I am annoyed that every time I go through these double battles, they take a decent chunk of my health. 183 HP is actually quite low. What am I looking for here? Notebook? Yeah, who am I missing? Route 8. Oh, I know you. You're the one that's by the, like, to the left of Lavender Town? Why not store my friend? Well, I was surfing, so I kept him. Oh, you can't store you need to have a second Pokemon to do the double battles. You can't battle 1v2. They won't start the battle with you unless you have to. I get why. Sky Uppercut. Always a scary move for me. Hey, 79. Look at that. We're getting level ups. It's worth it. Sort of. I mean, not sort of. It's worth it. Experience is experience. Why do I always start? Notebook. Who else am I missing? Route 15. What? How are you? Where are you guys? There's like some bikers. These look like... Oh, no. Oh, so there is one in that little patch? There is a double battle I missed? That was like down in here? Is this 15, 13, 14, 15? Oh! Oh, no, it's on the top level. Yeah, they're... Finally getting around to learning how to draw. Made some silly fan art for these runs. What's a good way to get it to you if you want? Oh, you could just @ me on Blue Sky or Twitter, or send it on a DM if you don't want it publicly. That reminds me, somebody DM'd me on Blue Sky. They took a photo. I gotta find in my message request. It was Nine-tailed Wisp. Oh, they were trying to send me... Okay, one bummer is you actually can't send photos on Blue Sky DMs, which is a bummer. Yeah, whenever I want to send somebody a photo on Blue Sky DMs, I like have to upload it to Google Drive and then share. It's a little annoying. It's probably a nice safety precaution, but sometimes I just want to send pictures to somebody in a message, you know what I mean? I got restricted for that message? What? I didn't block or report it. I hit accept on your message. Thanks, Blue Sky. Well, I did just respond to it. We'll see if anything happens there. Ooh, Tyrannodon's not exciting. I mean, I guess it's good experience, but you know, you don't always love to see it. Comet Punch. Tail Whip. All right. Rock Dark. I guess we'll try and... I mean, we got the levels, right? I should be able to take out a T-Tar. Yeah. Block. All right, we're going to be okay. Bite for neutral. Oh, Comet Punch. Bite. Oh, not quite still. See, if one of these Pokemon opened Perish Song, I wouldn't have had enough time. It's kind of scary. I guess it's just a risk that we're willing to make, right? I suppose if I see a Pokemon I've never seen before, I should probably not goof around and just go for knockouts instead of the extra turn knocking out my own homies, but every little scrap. Another one. What route are you? Where? This looks like all bikers. Where the heck are these guys? Well, it says Route 16. I am capable of reading. It's by the Fly HM Giver. Oh, thank you, McCornell. You got it. Oh, they count this. They count, like, in my mind, right? It's kind of funny. Yeah. Like, if I go... First of all, do I need to heal? Did I do that yet? Yes. Yeah, if I go to the left, I view Route 16 is past this building, but it isn't. This part is also still technically Route 16. Persian and Seviper. Oh, Seviper, I've seen like all of their moves. Oh, big tank. Great. Great news. I'm still going all in on the experience. Stockpile, Feather Dance. Okay, things that don't affect me at least. Bang. Swift. Yeah, this is a pretty big tanky mon, Seviper. Like that for this level difference. If I see Seviper at Elite 4 level, we're basically not going to be able to touch it. And that's where a move like Bite might be useful to just desperately try and get them right in range of a knockout. instead of letting them use a healing item. I've done all the double battles that I can now. We've been cleaning up our mess. There's 2 on Route 22. Oh, no, of course not. No, yeah, I think we're finally clean. Route 20. Yeah, it's time for us to do some more of the shore. Cool, good stuff. I mean, as far as other social media platforms that are like Twitter, I feel like Blue Sky is still pretty active. When I post there and Twitter, I get a pretty close amount of responses, even though my Twitter has like 10 times, maybe even 20 times the follows. Whereas, oh my god, what was it? Threads? Threads felt like a fad to me, where everybody wanted Threads for a second, and now I don't know anybody that uses it. It exists, you know, but... Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's more like old Twitter. But yeah, there are a lot of people there than I would expect. A lot of bot followers. I mean, sure, but we're talking, well, you know, also probably a lot of people that followed me when I peaked in like 2024, right? Or 2014, I mean. Yeah, I have about 150,000 followers on Twitter. And my Blue Sky is 5,000. So 30 times. But yeah, I mean, it's still a place for active conversation. I don't mind doing both. Tumblr rat through and through. That's one I haven't used. I used Tumblr a lot in high school. I have not used it since. This is Bertha 2 now with speed? Yes. I mean, it's different than Bertha. Bertha was a tank. If we looked up... Well, I was going to say, oh, let's look up what Bertha had at level 79. Bertha did not live to level 79. Oh, yeah, I wanted to see which one is level... Route 20. I think it's down is 21, and then the right is 20. Sure is. Plus a little edge here. Okay, cool. I like to like just what's the word? Beeline through, super repel. Grab the items. I think there's only like 2 here. Maybe even only 1. Let me look at this map. Just 1. And then there's 1 on 20. But I like to go to Fuchsia just to have it as like a flyable extra area. Or sorry, not Fuchsia, Cinnabar. I'll learn names someday. She's a spinner. She might see me. Oh, there we go. Gonna have to fight you guys eventually, so. Oh, look at that. Bite for giraffe rig coverage. Like, Bite is technically stronger than my other moves if I'm not trying to go for the burn. Pretty crazy. No, yeah, Cashew's stat spread's amazing. Look how low my attack is, which I'm not using at all. Very, very good Pokemon. Elite Four is going to be scary, but it's always scary for everybody, so... Huh. Wife hasn't played Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, but she's been watching this stream in the background while I watch, and now she's hooked and we watch together. Well, Fire Ninja Wizard and Wife, thank you guys so much for watching. I do try and make it like, even though this is a more intense challenge, I do try and make it more like accessible and chill, and I'm always happy to answer questions, and so is my chat. Oh, not quite a knockout on the Latios, but lynches are nice. Yeah, Thunder Punch is my best move against Tyranitar. Scary. We see that higher. This is the backside. Is there a battle here? Okay, there it is. I could take a trip back at any time, but when we're just getting one-shots without taking literally any damage, I don't mind just spamming attack out. Diamond and Pearl came out 19 years ago. Yeah, I don't like hearing that. Anything that's in that 19-20 year range, I'm like, no, don't say it. Now, that's not exactly true. Didn't we see it like a year? We're talking crazy semantics. Didn't Diamond and Pearl come out like the next year in the United States? I probably don't want to know this answer. Nope. It came out in the States April 2007. It's still 19 years. Yeah, I didn't want to hear that. Gross. Gross, gross. Yeah. Oh, that's so wild. It's so weird to me because I distinctly remember that Diamond and Pearl was like new. That was me getting back into Pokemon after, like, it's not like I didn't play Ruby and Sapphire, but I like played it casually and that was kind of it. I didn't play the card game. I didn't collect the cards. I was like card game competitive, which is kind of like where I got into like Pokemon period. I like the Pokemon world as far as like content creation. Was through playing competitive card games. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while. And Pokemon kind of fell by the wayside for, you know, a couple years. Diamond and Pearl really got me back in. So in my mind, I remember Diamond and Pearl being new. There were a lot of different things. 2 screens. They added a bunch of new stuff, like the physical special split. Oh, Machamp. Oh, I did write plus HP. All right, so that's good. Machamp will be annoying at Elite 4 level if we have to see it. Had a moment where I talked about a show I used to watch. When I looked up the last episode aired, I felt like I aged 20 years because it had been almost that long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, time's weird how it works is like that. I think part of it too, like, this isn't exactly true, but like tech has slowed in the massive leaps in like changes in technology. So there's a lot of games I feel like in that like PS3 era where they looked really good and they still look pretty good today. And even though we're like, you know, PS4, PS5, PS5 Pro deeper into the future, a PS3 game still looks pretty nice. So when I hear about the age of certain games in that era, it doesn't make sense to my brain because I'm like, no, it can't be that old. I remember when that was new and fresh. That still looks good today. I guess you could argue the DS games. Did I battle everybody here, by the way? I didn't double, triple check, but it kind of feels like it's empty. They claim that there's 2 swimming fellows. Now, I bet I left one here and one is on the other side. That's my guess. There might be 2 on the other side. I don't remember. This guy I bet I didn't get. This guy going in a circle. No, I did. Huh. Okay. Are they both on the other side? Yeah. CS Dragon, when we were young, we went from the Atari to N64 in 10 years. N64 to PS3 in another 10. Yeah, and what? PS3 to PS5 in even more than 10? So, like, the way that... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I guess they're both on the other side. I don't think I ever fully clocked how many Route 20ers there are. Then we have the same problem with Chuck. Yes! Here's the problem. I'm not familiar with this part of the game because I've had so few runs actually get this far. Also, there's 100 dudes swimming. That's the thing. Yeah, there we go. Moltres. I bet only seen it. Oh my god, I saw it at level 18. And I wasn't sure whether it was high or low on the stats. Yeah, like Twilight Princess being 20 years old. You know what's gross is the stat people have been telling me. So there's a lot of discourse around the new Ocarina of Time, right? Ooh, there we go. 80's pretty exciting. More time has passed from Ocarina of Time 3DS to today than the amount of time that has passed between Ocarina of Time Nintendo 64 and Ocarina of Time 3DS. And that is very weird to me. That one's extremely weird. 3DS especially is weird because my channel predates the 3DS. My channel's also freaking ancient. Like, there are older channels, but it's still pretty dang old. I guess Sacred Fire's my best chance. Cleopatra and the Pyramids energy. Yeah, right? Like, I'm... Like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, they just remade the game. They don't need to remake it again. It's like, well, okay, whether they need to remake it again or not is a totally different conversation. But, oh, Endure. Okay. Better not have any shenanigans. They did not have shenanigans. Pre-3DS era doesn't feel like that long ago. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where my brain's at. Like, the DS was the newest channel when the newest system when my channel started. 3DS did not exist yet. It was about to. Honestly, getting a 3DS capture card so early in the game is one of the major reasons my channel was able to be successful. So I was just able to capture nice, clean footage. Now, I don't want to sell myself totally short. You guys wouldn't be here if you didn't find me at least moderately entertaining. So I do think I had some, like, speaking skills to go alongside it, but it was definitely helpful. Like, it was... I mean, it was also the Wild West. You couldn't capture card a 3DS. You know, you couldn't plug it into your Elgato or whatever. You actually had to modify the board itself. It was pretty crazy. We did all find you moderately entertaining. I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, Latios is a big boy, but Bite at least gives us, like, the Bite plus flinch. We still don't want to see that in the Elite Four. We're going to be very unhappy if we see that later. Oh my god, Milton! What is that? Have I seen you yet? Sure haven't. Okay, Thicky. It could be thick fat or something. I don't know. I'm gonna... Usually when I... something. That might not be right, but it at least gives me an idea. I still have a picture from you, me, and Renee at Worlds 2014. I know, we're just old. Time just flies. Took me years to convince myself to buy Leaf Green. The originals only came 6 years ago, and I can play them on the GBA. Yeah, I feel you. You know, that was definitely... I think I bought... I didn't buy Leaf Green new. My brother did, and we kind of, like, shared a cart. Like, he didn't play it that seriously. I will say, I thought it was absolutely silly. The GBA game came with an extra, like, wireless communication device that was almost useless. It was probably used a lot more in Japan, where they have, like, big... densely packed areas of people a lot more, and especially on things like the subway. Oh, Thunder Punch is better. I'm still trying to scout, but I like hanging and chatting with you guys. Problem is I'm usually just one-shotting these, and I should be one-shotting to get around an immediate Parasong loss. But yeah, that wireless device was... It felt like it was immediately outdated because we got the 3D or the DS like a year later, which had wireless built in. But I do... Oh, Rapid... Okay, I did write plus HP on Rapidash. All right, whatever, big boy. Majinx, you scared me. A fan I've been using for 20 years died on me today. First I read fan and died, and I'm like, oh no, the loss of human life. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is also sad that you lost your technology that you loved, but that man, every once in a while I have something like that. Oh, what did I have that just died? What did I have? Renee and I were like, oh, it's finally time. You gotta replace it. Our printer finally died. We've had it for a dozen years. Old Canon HP 8600. Rest in peace. I've had to, like, order, like, bootleg Chinese cartridges on it for half a decade. Because they don't make the official ones anymore without them being, like, insanely expensive. But there's a double battle here. I'm gonna anytime I get even a little bit of damage, just makes sense to reset. No, it's all good. It's all good. I love how we're all just nostalgia posting today. I like it. As I play, you know, this billion-year-old Pokemon game. Someone said 20 years ago and sent us all in a frenzy. Espeon, a very thick Pokemon. We know about this. This is a scary mon too because it has Frenzy Plant. I did write minus special attack. But again, Bite gives us a new coverage. I don't think it'll one-shot based on the notes I left. Dear Lord, do not give me Espeon flinch, flinch, flinch. Boo. Do not, like, even with bad attack, that's real damage. You give me that at the Elite Four, I'm in trouble. Even printer ink has scalpers. I mean, maybe for like hyper-specific stuff, for sure. I'm sure that there are people that hold on to original cartridges and just because they're valuable. Free heal turn? Sure, yeah. When I survived the Frenzy Plant, for sure. I'm still always afraid of critical hits. A bad crit could always happen to anybody at any time. I no longer have my beautiful shell armor. Rest in peace. I keep thinking I battled everybody, and then I keep finding another person I haven't fought here. They split up this route into like 3 different chunks. Ooh, this guy was scary. Oh, just scary in that I didn't one-shot him. Wow. Heal me! I never get the present heal. Wow, Sacred Fire. Yeah, this guy. I mean, I did write plus HP plus special defense. Okay, so there are a few special walls. It's not 0, unfortunately for us. I just feel like Melodic had to run into more. I feel like Chuck had more overall struggle running through some of these guys. But definitely not impossible that we could be in serious danger here. Elite Four is just like that. I don't know if I got everybody or not. Give me a second. Kept thinking, wait, 21 North? I'm missing 2? Oh, all the way at the top. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Whew. My father insists on keeping a printer that has a fax machine built into it. Yeah, I will say, yeah, our old printer had a fax machine. We grabbed a new one for like $200 that does not. I have faxed like 3 times on that thing ever. All right, double battle it is. Wish me luck. No Espeons, please. No. Okay. Neither of these Pokemon have shown me a move, so that means I've one-shot them. I swear to God, do not show me a surprise Parasong. Tightening its focus. Flamethrower. Psybeam. Focus Punch. Okay. All right. All right. That could have gone worse. Could have gone better. Psybeam did more, so let's take care of you first. Just need that EXP. Rapid Spin. No, Priest, do not send me to the lab yet. It's not time yet. See any camera ups this attempt? Yes. You mean like today, period? I don't think I've seen any new camera ups. I think I've only still battled it the 1 time. Or did we battle it twice? I can't remember. We've seen it twice. None. Last seen at level 35, though. We haven't seen any today. Next lab will be in Hoenn. Man, Trent, that is wishful and delightful thinking. That would be sick if we go all the way. I mean, we have a real chance. It's non-zero, but it's a scary game and scary things can happen. I do think I can finally drop off my bud. Help me out if I'm forgetting anything. But I think we did all the cleanup prior to Mansion now, right? I think I've grabbed all the items. Literally, Mansion and Silphco. Yeah, we're like really reaching endgame. We have a chance at doing a whole Elite Four run today. Even though I streamed later than I wanted to. We're only an hour in. And we've done almost all of the boring stuff. Although, honestly, it's been nice. I like chatting with you guys. Mansion, it can be a bit boring, too. There aren't that many trainers, and they're decently lower level as well. One of our last real chances at items, though, still got 0 rare candy. I would like more. And by more, I mean any. Ghost Ligar, we already checked it. I got someone who gave me a comment. Drew gave me a comment to check it. We checked it. It was a Savari ball. But you guys are right. I was missing one. Oh, yeah, you guys are answering it in the comments. I'm both thrilled that you guys care enough about me to like check in and make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that's awesome. I am sad that I could not deliver. I wanted to be able to be like, oh my god, you guys saved the run by giving me the full restore I needed. Dang, I'm gonna take sand chip for a couple turns. That's a little annoying here. Normally this is kind of a stress-free area. Eradicates a new encounter. I don't fear it especially, but okay. So far, so good. Well, maybe not so good. That was more damage than I'd like. I do, like, our defenses are okay. We're actually quite unbulky. We're somewhat of a glass cannon. Which, I mean, is fine. I do just worry about it at endgame. Experience share. Yeah, I will say the lack of rare candies is going to make a massive difference compared to what Nina and Chuck were able to, like, super dose on going into the Elite Four. Like, we have 0. Even Donphan had at least 1 that they could work with, you know? They have me going up here right away. Yeah, just this guy in an item, right? New encounter on Mime. Bite coverage. Activate. Hey, Chewy. Blasting open the door. How's it going, big dude? Dragon Fang. Trash. That's all we come in here for, right? Is just saying hello and then leaving? Double checking that. Yep, we say hello and then we leave. Yeah, I'm running now. Next 5 items. If I get, like, even 2 rare candies in a row... You know, I always say this a lot. Oh, you guys are going to accuse me of cheating if Blink happens. But it's like... I feel like there's always... I mean, to be fair, this Whalelord's pretty stacked, but... It would be so hyper-specific of me to cheat in, like, a good Pokemon that I pivot to. You know what I mean? Could you imagine I cheat in, like, the best Pokemon ever and they just kill me when I'm trying to pivot in? Because that's what would normally happen. There's, like... I don't even know how I could. But I always joke. I'm like, okay, well, if things get too good for me, you guys are going to say it's illegitimate. I don't think we've ever reached that. But there are funny times where I'll mention an item. Oh, what if we get a blank and then it shows up? I'm like, no, the Thunder Punch moment was particularly hilarious. I didn't hit the statue. Or I can't remember if I did or didn't. Let's do this. I think we're good. Yeah, it was the 3rd pivot. Could you imagine the mastermind level pre-setup I would have to do? Not to mention, I mean, to me, like, it would just not be good content. Like, the surprise is that I have no clue what's going to happen, you know? The surprise is that it's comically and unfairly hard. I will telepathically send some good luck and rare candies. I mean, to be fair, I could use a couple candies. Listen, Mewtwo brand new. Hey, bite coverage. Oh, is Mewtwo kind of weak? Yeah, I mean, for 50, we didn't knock it out, but I mean, that's not crazy. I don't know, something like that. For how high Mewtwo's BST is, oh hey, more bite coverage. Mewtwo on the weaker side, we take... Yeah, see, guys, I hacked that in. I made Mewtwo just a little bit weaker. I will say, we haven't seen any Parasong at all. Not that everyone sees them. Did Chuck ever see it either? Chuck either saw it once or never saw it. It may have been a never. Lava Cookie, we don't need any more status heals, but it's still nice, but it's not what we want at this point. Mewtwo and Pokemon Mansion, welcome to the world of randomizers. Mercuria, if this is your first time coming in, everything is randomized. Everything is chaos. Just, we come up. Big Pearl. Although it is kind of funny seeing Mewtwo in here, just considering the lore. Chuck saw it on the god-awful Magneton. No, if that Magneton had Parasong, I would have died immediately. Magneton did something else that was bad, though. Oh, what was it? Like Destiny Bond or something? It out-leveled one of the moves, but then got some other nasty stuff, too. I think that's everything. I just know if I do it wrong, I gotta hunt down some trainer that I accidentally left. There should be... Oh, fight him, and then we get into the more confusing, mazy area. Yeah, it had Destiny Bond for a bit. That's what it was. Oh, I was like, how is he faster? Quick attack. That is how. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I'm almost getting to that point. Usually when I hit, like, level, you know, like 87 or 89, I'm starting to consider using those odd level up rare candies. Like, we're getting pretty close to that time and still have not gotten the big dub yet. Kind of sad. You know, there's one here. Moo Milk! That's a quality heal. Healing 100 when my HP is this low is still pretty dang valuable. Cradily. No major notes. Are you new? No. Most stuff, if I have no notes, that means it's at least just been dying to Flamethrower, which is typically nice for me. I'm getting better at this area, at least. This used to be a bit of a confusing maze. I've left trainers here multiple times. I think I finally got it figured out. There we go. There's bite coverage. No, I didn't mean to do that. Although I did accidentally learn it as Volt Absorb. Oh my god, that was actually a misclick. I'm getting too casual in my chat with you guys, which is fine as long as I don't lose the run. If I did that and lost the run, I would probably be begging you guys for the time machine. We battled everybody, though, so we've got that going for us. I think there's like 2 HMs in here, or TMs in here that I'm not allowed to use, but might as well check. I think this is our last new item. Last chance for a rare candy. We're going to see a lot of items in Silphco, too, but we are running out of chances, for sure. Bang. Fluffy tail. Ain't it? Can we preview a gym leader TM? 48. Nope. No gym leader TMs. Let's start with 4. Here's my key. And then one more TM here. Bang. 8. Dream Eater. I don't think there's a gym leader with 8. We have 4, 6, and 3 as the 3 single digit ones. All right. We're good to leave. All right. Now we need to have a serious talk. What do you guys think about early Blaine versus Silphco now? We are still holding a PP max that I have not spent yet. And a PP up. We have, I think? Did I make that up? We have 1 PP up and 1 PP max. Oh yeah, we could still PP up Flamethrower. We haven't even talked about that. We got to think about this. Yeah, early Blaine gives us the special boost, which I guess would allow us to both stomp Sabrina and also Silphco. Blaine is about as hard as Sabrina. I did this wrong. Blaine would be easier. You think Blaine would be easier than Silphco? Easier than what? I think we have arguments going both ways. Silphco would get us a couple more levels and items. We have very good items, though, which is usually one of the main reasons I would not do early Blaine, is if I had bad items. Early Blaine wouldn't hurt. I also don't think Silphco will really take much advantage from more special attack. Yeah, it's kind of like I feel Maniac. Like, I think we could probably do Silphco okay. I mean, again, famous last words, right? maybe the special type boost allows me to one-shot more stuff with bite, though. I don't know. Blaine should be a cakewalk. I mean, probably. It should go well. We have good stats. I don't know. I'm always so scared. The deeper in the levels I get, the more I'm realizing that Wheeler's kind of frail. Let's clean up while we think. Always an advocate for early Blaine. I mean, if we're a special attacker, aren't there grunts in Silphco with many Pokemon? There are. Yeah, for sure. I've never lost in Silphco, but a lot of people have talked about how it's... I've actually only ever full cleared Silphco, I think. Maybe we didn't with Blissey or Donphan. Those ones are a toss-up. Antidote's real. Twisted Speed. I do think we need to think about what we're doing with our PP. Wow, we've gotten a lot of junk. Like a lot of junk. Like a lot of junk. The endgame item pack was not that crazy. Is it gym time? Either gym or Silphco. I'm lightly leaning gym. I do think I probably want to spend my PP stuff first. Or, I mean, I could start and then decide. The problem is I don't want to make decisions based on what's in the gym either. We got a couple of different moves to think about. Currently, Flamethrower has 2 of its 3 max PP ups. Using 1 PP up on Thunder Punch or Flamethrower gives it +3 uses. Using it on Sacred Fire only gives you +1 use. However, as we get in a later and later game, I do think Sacred Fire is going to be more valuable to use. There's going to be more times where we're desperate for that extra 5 power, but also for the 50% chance of burn. That said, it's probably not bad to just go max Thunder Punch, max Flamethrower. Like, those are 2 of some of our best moves. I'm just thinking. We actually don't have that great of PP restoration. We have 2 Elixir and 2 Lepaberry. They're good, but it's not, like... It's not max. Yeah, 50% burn is crazy good, for sure. The thing is, like, the Elite Four is a completely different beast. I think the best move here is to check if anybody has forgotten to use their free Twitch Prime. Max Sacred Fire and PP up Thunder Punch. Oh, Priest is arguing the whole opposite side. Blaine could give us a nuts move. No, actually, they can't. NJ, Violet, we actually know that Blaine gives us a useless TM. That was one of the few we were able to preview. Blaine gives us beat up. Useless. Our last 2 opportunities to get a real new TM are going to be Sabrina and Giovanni. True at Twitch Prime. I love hearing it even from the YouTube side. Yeah, Blaine gets beat up. I can prove it. I just saw it, didn't I? Yeah, 38, which would normally be Fire Blast from Blaine. Oh, it's awesome, Elias. That's fun. What deck did you play? There's very few moves still in contention that would even be worth it. Oh, yeah, I think that's a extremely small case scenario. Follow your heart. I gotta think. Like, my heart says max Thunder Punch and give 1 PP up to Sacred Fire. But that's going to... Oh, yeah, the other thing is that that could be a dumb decision if I get another PP max, which is I guess not going to be a major problem. If I get another PP max, then I'll have wished I distributed the stuff differently, but that's, you know. I would prefer to, I guess I might start battling here and see if anything needs a refill, but we will have to make this decision before Silphco one way or another. No, Fire Ninja Wizard, I highly doubt any of these moves are going to be replaced. It's possible that I get a better move and would want to replace, I guess, Sacred Fire, or Bite. It's possible we get something that's better than one of those two. I'm not even worried about that. I'm actually just worried about which move should I give more uses to. Flamethrowers obviously are obvious 100% accuracy bread and butter. I think as we get deeper and deeper in the Elite Four, the 50% chance of burn on Sacred Fire is going to get more and more appealing. I can't decide if we want to have a little extra juice on that or not. Save your PP items for Sabrina's Hydro Pump. If Sacred... I don't think Sacred Fire is the first move we would remove. No, I guess... If we... yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the 1 PP up and I'm going to max Thunder Punch just because that's the most value. I'm just going to do it. Alright. Going to save up and then we're going to do Early Blade. It's just time. We did everything else. Let's get that special boost. Let's really get this run online. I'll catch you guys in a second. For those of you guys just hopping in, I'll do the Hall of Fame break screen so that you guys can familiarize myself on what we're up against. This is already our first Pokemon in the 5th slot. Or not, you know what I mean. Whatever. We're doing good, okay? And we could be doing more good. We'll see how... All right, back at it. I think it's gym time. I just think it's time. How are we feeling about the... We're still holding a cherry berry. I've been holding this like the whole game. It's definitely not time for Lum. Chesto's... Oh, do I have only the one cherry berry? I'll throw a Chesto on then. We'll mix it up. I thought about making that decision a different time and then regretted not doing it. They're both going to be about as helpful. We have plenty of status heals like that aren't the turn-off berries. Our status and HP heals are great. Our PP could be better. Our battle's okay. I wouldn't mind some X special or guard special or whatever. Guard spec. That's a solid. It's like, but like rare candy and PP restoration are the two big things I think I'm rooting for the most. Let's go ahead. Let's kick the door in. Play original music. Play at original speed, and just keep this playthrough going. Back for the generational run. It's definitely going to be another top one, I think. Citrus I would only slap on if I really felt like if I'm in the middle of a fight and I get to like yellow HP, I might slap on the citrus just to enter. Jirachi I actually don't fear too much. I've never seen a single move from it, and I've seen it 3 times. That tells me that it gets cooked. Almost the best mon you can get. As far as whaler distribution goes, yeah, I mean, the only way this could be better is if I had the same distribution on a higher BST mon. Like, if our melodic had this distribution, plus either extra bulk, or even stronger attack. But, I mean, this is, like, insane hypotheticals, right? Like, as far as this spread goes, where we have good speed, insane special attack, and good enough everything else in a bad dump stat, yeah. Our move, I would put our move pool now at, like, I would say our stats are like 9.5 out of 10. And our moves are like between an 8.5 and a 9 out of 10. 8.75 out of 10. Like, you can't really ask for too much better than that. I mean, that's why our run is still going, right? I mean, lowest HP still isn't good, but I get what you mean. Like, sure. As to whether or not you get, like, I don't know if someone's done the grand look at whether or not HP versus higher defenses are better. I still would prefer to have higher HP so that I would survive something and then be able to survive 200 versus just dying. Yeah, water's a good typing. You have only 2 weaknesses. If I got Volt Absorb instead of Flash Fire, it would be nuts. But at least the Flash Fire hasn't been useless. Lugia, we still have not seen an attack from. At 54, it's possible it survives. But I mean, all I can do is throw my best move. Just Thunder Punch, Thunder Punch, Thunder Punch. As long as we don't get crit to death or Parasong. Yeah, I mean, we're in a great spot. I'm not complaining. I've just had a Pokemon that was about this good and then sad things happened later. I wrote plus HP on Golduck. Yeah, still good. Yeah, I actually don't know. Like, does the TM... Are the TMs randomized between what can be a TM, or can it be any move as a TM? I have no clue how that works. Here's where Ice Beam would be great. Okay, Salamence is a little spookier. I could Bite and go for the flinch and pray that Bite does at least half of its health. I remember Thunder Punch almost knocking it out or coming close. I'm gonna take a gamble here. I think that'll do... Yeah, there's 50%. Return. That's gonna be bad because they don't get the friendship stat. Okay. We didn't get the flinch. I don't hate the risk, though. Bite has a 30% flinch chance. Thunder Punch only has 10% paralysis chance. And I don't think Thunder Punch is knocking out either. Okay, it does just mix up the TMs in the pool. It does not create new TMs. Good to know. Typhlosion's a little scarier. I think we still knock it out with Thunder Punch, but the Psybeam did, like, decent damage last time we saw it at this level. But we did one-shot it at this level. Bite is extremely good news. We got it at the very end of our last stream, Matty Goody. We got it as our reward for beating Koga, which is huge. You know, I will say, I haven't run into a lot of situations where I'm like, oh, we must use this, but it's useful utility to have, and there are Pokemon that are weak to it, like Mewtwo and Lunatone and Grumpig and stuff that we've seen so far. Not Tyranitar, though, where Thunder Punch is pretty much our only viable option. Did we one-shot it at 45? We did, and we're one-shotting it at 51. There could be much scarier Tyranitars. Salamence is indeed banned for the challenge. Yeah, Pokemon that are 600 BST or higher are banned. Salamence, of course, is one of the like elite chunk of Pokemon that are all right at 600, like Dragonite and such. Yeah, you can get it legally via evolution, but there are very few candidates that actually can. I think Dragonair is one of the only Pokemon that can legally evolve into a Salamence, and it only has a percentage chance of it. 160. Yeah, wow. Blaine has actually been extremely smooth. Now, Blaine himself could be a little harder. He's... What's his ace? 70-something? 71. But yeah, so far so good. I am a little sad that I have not even had, like, one viable evolution run. It comes up a lot less likely than you think because it's so hard to survive the forest and Brock and stuff. The only real evolution run I had is via Stone Evolution, which is not as exciting. Yeah, Hagu, this is a good Pokemon. This thing is packing. Always next time for an evolution run. I hope there isn't a next time, but I don't know. I'm always afraid. After Chuck, who I thought was like the perfect mon, this Pokemon's really close to Chuck. Just some things better and sometimes worse, but I do think your luck is pretty contingent on what the Elite Four has. You gotta go through 30 fully evolved Pokemon at your level when you've never fought things at your level for the entire game. Just such a huge jump up. Melodic does survive. I'm gonna chuck my first... I could Bite for the flinch. I'm gonna chuck the 50-50 Sacred Fire. Jeez. Ah, we didn't get the burn. Stab Slash. I actually think I'm going to throw another Sacred Fire. I don't know what was or wasn't a damage roll. It's possible I knock out with Flamethrower, but I'd rather not risk it. If we got the burn, that Slash would have hit for less. That would have been nice. Dang it, another Pokemon that traditionally has lived. I'm actually going to go for the flinch. Oh, Protect. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't burn like a Sacred Fire PP. Oh! Okay, just kidding. I've overestimated that plus special defense. Chuck was perfect until there were suddenly 83 special balls in the Elite Four. For sure. I mean, we could get that. We've seen a few that have been scarier. You just never know. Is this last one before Blaine? When we encountered Cashew. I thought it would be another slow whale, but only because I had a 33 speed Hitmon top. So it was a real toss-up. Here we go. Here's a usage for my brand new bite. And we know it as Intimidate, so I don't fear a contact move. Yeah, the farthest I've ever gotten is I beat... Oh, hey! Well... wow, apparently I know that... Why would I know that the other ability is Battle Armor? You're telling me this, but how would I know? Wow, wait, I wish I had Battle Armor instead of the Flash Fire. What the heck? This Pokemon could have been even crazier? Got him. Yeah, I would have loved Battle Armor. Are you kidding me? Is the AI smart enough to not use fire moves into you? I actually don't know enough about... Like, the AI has used fire moves into me, but I don't know if that's because it's their only attacking move or if the AI doesn't know. I don't know how it's programmed. I looked up a document of, like, all of the AI decisions, and it is... immense. It was like a 53-page document. I think we're just fighting Blaine. I don't think there's any other tricks or changes. I guess we'll keep the Chesto Berry. I don't think my HP is low enough where I'd want to opt for heal over status with like Citrus. I think we just do it and hope that things are going well. I don't think we need to use our 1 PP up yet. I think we'll hold on to it and think about it. Battle Armor. I mean, our Melodic, who had a similar stat line to this, had Shell Armor, so... The greatest thing I ever learned, like the biggest shock I've ever had, is that there's only like 70-something abilities. I just couldn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Oh, wow. Hypno. Look at that. Another use for our brand new bite. This has been a huge drop for us. As much as I love the flinch, I do think we would rather have crunch, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, it's a crit. The AI will not use a fire move into Flash Fire if your Pokemon only has 1 possible ability. But it does have 2, right? Since we know it could also be Battle Armor. Oh, that's another thing I never found on the randomizer. Does your Pokemon always have 2 possible abilities? Or not? When not? We couldn't figure it out. Good stuff. That one document is a reason for why complex AI is extremely rare in games these days. There could be so much nuance that 99.9% of players never even notice. I want to learn more about it. I've learned of some clauses that they use, but it is pretty crazy. Some mons do, some don't, and I think it's per rando. Oh, is that right, Pokenerd? So, Wailord could know only 1 or could know 2? Bite is better than Crunch? I mean, 80 power is 80 power. Plus, the special defense drop is good, too. Don't get me wrong, a flinch is good. I think I would still rather have Crunch just for the... Crunch gives me more of a one-shot chance, which I think is really important. By the way, this Blaine's been going pretty smoothly so far. I'm not trying to, like, jinx it or anything, but I'm pretty happy with how it's gone. Like, I agree, the flinch could be huge, but I'd rather have a chance to outright knock something out at this level of firepower. Well, good thing this was not Sandstream mining. Kind of, no, just go flamethrower. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The special defense drop got Nina killed. Yes, but that's not why. That's not an argument that special defense drop is bad. That was a freak scenario. What's up, Lincoln? Oh, first I have to wash my hands. Lincoln just got back. He had a McDonald's trip with mom. Ooh, T-Tar. Oh, did we already beat the ace? Who was the ace? I kind of missed that part of the story. Well, we one-shot it at 51. Let's just pray we one-shot it at 60. At some point, we defeated the level 71. I didn't even notice. Maybe it was the Yanma. Oh, it was Magmar. Oh, wow. Lore accurate. That's cool. What's up, big guy? How are you? I'm fighting a Tyranitar right now with my Wailord. Uh-oh. Oh, Hypnosis missed. Okay. In your Pokopia game? Tyranitar. Yep. Oh, so close. I think we got it. Hyper Potion again. How was gymnastics? How was McDonald's?
I went to Lions Park.
You went to your park?
Yeah, but there was a kid who and he had
There was a friend that was being mean to you? I'm sorry to hear that.
I was about to fight a little kid.
Oh, really?
No.
I bet. Well,
No, but I kept telling Lincoln, like, not to throw back the wood chips.
yeah.
And he did for a while. And then this kid went and got his little crony friend. And then they all were throwing wood chips at Lincoln and this other little boy who was being nice to Lincoln. Lincoln and this other little boy were just playing and having a grand old time.
I just got a badge. I'm not ready for all this drama.
No, it's fine. So I was like, let's just leave. I don't want to be around these kids. And Lincoln was like, okay.
Oh, that's good. So I'm bummed about that. It sounds like he did have a friend that he played nicely with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were that kid's parents?
They were
Watching
all
the
watching
baseball game or something?
None
Yeah.
of these kids had parents. I was
Oh,
the only
that's-
parent watching the park.
I'll get you. Yeah, a lot of it's like a baseball field. So if people are playing the baseball game, the parent will be watching one kid and then let their other kid around on the playground. Wild Wild West.
Lincoln was
Next time I give you permission to fight the children.
okay.
I'm joking, Lincoln.
No, Lincoln and I had a really good talk about FireRed.
Thank you. I love your shirt. I'm wearing my Charmander patch shirt. I actually got this from the King of the Nerds staff on that show when I left in
Oh my god.
set in 2014. I know. I used to have a few other pocket ones, but they got destroyed over time. I like a Squirtle one and stuff. They're still cute. Pikachu maybe? They made one with the Eevee evolutions too. Yeah. Could you close my door, please, friend? Thank you. Anyway. Why did Mama not? Because you were still in the room. Well, we get the special boost from Blaine. We did not have to use a single healing item. We already know this is beat up, so we can pretend to not be disappointed. Or we can. Whatever. We did. Goodbye. We got the dub. That's what matters. I talked with a... How long was the mic muted? Oh, good lord. How did that button even get hit? I don't remember hitting the my mute button. Oh, only 15 seconds. I thought the whole time my family was in there and stuff. Maybe I must have actually bumped it when I hit the scene switch button on my stream deck. Sorry about that, fam. I was just saying, I don't think we have anything else to do. I don't think we have, like, any more, battles. I don't think there's any hidden items that I'm unaware of. I think it's just Silphco, and that's it. Whole stream was muted. You guys were just lip reading me the whole time? That's impressive. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, when you have access to Surf, I did the power plant. I did the extra items that you can get in the Safari Zone. I did the Seafoam Islands. I even grabbed what items I can currently grab from the Elite Four, or the, whatever, Victory Road. Once I beat Sabrina, I can grab a few more. Just think we're running out of stuff to do. It's got me nervous. We do have one PP up. I'm going to hold on to it and just think about if/where we want to use it. My PP restoration is not crazy, so we're hoping for pretty much all one-shots where we can. And, or just getting good items to Silphco. We've got a big chance for more. Yeah, no rare candy has been kind of a bummer. Now is our chance. We have, like, I don't remember the total number. I could eyeball it here. Silphco's an absolute mess. You know, we've got, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 18, 21. Somewhere between 20 and 25 items. Somewhere between, probably like 24 items. That doesn't mean they're going to be good. There's a lot of items that items can be. But Elite Four tonight? Perhaps. Yeah, we did Power Plant. It's one of the first things we did. Elite Four tonight, if we're able to go through everything quickly. I'm not trying to make it contingent on time, but it is kind of contingent on time. I started later than I wanted to. Maniac, I still have not added the new guide that you made, but your old guide is still just fine, so I'm usually fine with it. Lost Arts, if you have that link, send it to me on like Discord so I don't forget in the future. But for now, the goal here is to grab all the items that we know we can get. Oh, we have to get the card key first, which is also here. I just battled this guy to get the card. I mean, we just need the card key right away. Level 50, Ludicolo. I think this is the highest we'll see for a Pokemon. Hopefully a regular flamethrower does the job. Sure does. Perfect. Oh no, we don't have to battle him for the key. It's just more like he's an annoying spinner to get around. That's fine. I don't mind that. Now we have the card key. All right. Yeah, it's like 90% the same. It's fine. We'll get everything. It's been working well for me. Oh, White Herb, that's real. I don't know if I actually own any of those yet. White Herb is definitely something we can consider using in Elite Four level. I didn't, just because I thought I had good enough stuff with Melodic, but it's definitely a possibility. Oh, I guess I already own one. I have 2 White Herb now? I do. Okay, good to know. Here, let me zoom in on this guy here. Like, I might end up battling some people along the way. I'm not as fearful because we have a crazy Mon. But my goal is to grab as many items that I know I can grab before we do the mandatory battles. Technically, something could go horribly wrong against Rival or something and put us out of range. TM12. I don't think that is any gym leaders. Nope. Trying to get our little previews. Nothing yet. Fixed a mistake or two, made it higher res. At the top, what is at the top? Oreo. Scoot by this guy. This door opens. This is 3. These 3 packs are usually kind to me. Fingers crossed. Oh, White Herb was at the top. I get you. 1. No. 2. Okay, I don't need the sellables, guys. I have more cash than I know what to do with. 3. Hey, real item. Real item. It's not quite energy root, but I mean, geez. 600% on heals now? Listen, you never know. A 50 spot heal is actually the kind of thing that we might be using in this dungeon. Heal is a heal. That said, rare candy is what we really need. Oh, did I miss an item here? Was there an item in the... Yeah, I don't think I got this. Twisted Spoon, no. Rest in peace. Okay. I think just for my sanity, I'm going to clear these floors floor by floor instead of doing the other thing that I did in the past, where I would like battle the 1s and 2s first. My sanity just can't take it. 6. What do we got here? Got an item here. Lemonade! Wow! Oh my god! My heals! 650! Is there a point where I say, hey, no more heals, I want other stuff? Quick claw garbage. Dive ball garbage. They can't all be winners. Any heal at this point is a good heal. No, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm taking a heal over quick ball and dive ball, right? I guess potion is probably most likely to be useless, but yeah. I've had 900% heals and spent it all. Yeah, I mean, that's true. There's always horrible things. I mean, at the very end of our Chuck run, despite having all of our heals, we ran out. Wait, oh, but this guy actually has nothing on floor 9. Wait, no, floor 7. I can't read. Should be go around this guy 2 items here. Oh, one's a TM, but... Protect, TM 40. That's not a gym leader TM. Iron. I've gotten a lot of iron specifically. I think this guy's one of those ones that kind of like rambles around, yeah. Oh, I think he found me. No, this dude has, like, no vision. Okay, good to know. We're good. The awkward thing is that we are going to have to battle everybody anyways, eventually. But we want to grab as many items as possible and battle our rival first to sort of assess how things are going. This is a unique dungeon where... IronMON, lol. This is a very unique dungeon where once you beat the boss, everybody leaves. So you want to battle everybody first before you battle the boss. No, I want his specials. No guard spec either. I feel like that could be good. You know, like, if we get into a useless mon that can't damage us in the Elite Four, we want to load up on our vitamins and minerals. Um, 10. There we go. Grab one here. Soothe Bell. I think that's everything. I remember there being one floor that your guide misses, like, an easy one to grab. There's like a plant in the corner. Oh, floor 3. Yeah, floor 3. So floor 3 is where we'll go to battle our rival. I think there's like one plant. There's probably warps and stuff you could take to get stuff too. Guard spec is terrible? Why terrible? If you have like a total dud mon, I don't know, stat lowering can be really bad. One trainer for 3 items on 10, 1 item. Yeah, this guide also doesn't have... There's like a... I think there's 1 item in the bottom right of here. This is a mandatory battle. I mean, everything theoretically should be treated as mandatory for us, but... I haven't seen any PP restoration either. Oh, bite one shot. That was great. Which has been a bit of a bummer here. Yeah, this item here was one of the few I remember. Boom. Blue flute. I think there's... Is there one item on floor 3 before we do the mandatory stuff? No, but there is on the next door here. Bang. I mean, yeah, just of course, yeah, you don't. I wouldn't use it against a Pokemon where I have no clue what move they're using. But if they use Bite or something and they're locked into an action, yeah, I don't mind throwing that kind of item down. I think I'm doing Elite Four today. We'll see. I'm making good time. Starting to slow down a little bit. We're 2 hours in. Ideally, I don't want the stream to go longer than 4 hours. So, I don't know. Do we think we can clear the whole rest of the game in 2 hours? Maybe, maybe not. It depends. It's leaning more toward no, but let's let it rock. Let's see how it goes. 1 trainer for 3 items on 10 and 1 item on 11. Okay, let me follow your guide again. So let's go to 10. I'll battle 1 for 3. Oh no, we already got that. Yeah, the one for 3 is down below. So Viper's annoying. I'm gonna use Sacred Fire, and it still might not one-shot. Yeah. Oh! Pain Split! Come on, man. Pain Split Special Wall. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad we got some of our little spot heals. If I see a weak Mon, that's a good time to use one of our 50 healers we just grabbed. Garbage. Garbage. Oh, please don't be triple garbage. Oh. Yeah, that. If you give that Seviper to the Elite Four, I'm toast. Man, not the first time I've had a bad Seviper. Seviper killed the other Whale Lord run that we ever had. Horrible. And what item were we missing on 11 then? On your old guide. Let me pull up the regular map for 11. Oh. You can go around this guy to the side. You don't have to fight him. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the mandatory stuff for progression. I forgot. Do we go 5 to 3? No, we go 3. 3 is where we work. 5 is where we go to get the key. We're gonna battle our rival first. Get a grip on the situation. But then it's kind of time to start proceeding to full clear everything. Decidueye Vivillon deck. Oh, nice. I'm glad it went well. I think you maybe answered earlier. I was just on break. Espeon. Ooh. Probably not one-shotting here. Fake out. Ugh. I'm hoping to not have to heal yet. Critical hit. Dog. Alright, we're faster. Espeon is scary. Yeah, Espeon's a much better physical attacker than special. Yikes. If only we had battle armor. Dang, Weezing's... Man, this rival's stacked right now. It's only shown me present, I think, for damage at its current level. Man. Oops, all walls. Just in time, right? I'm somewhat risking that I can survive. I mean, I've got 30 levels on him. I think even a max... Oh, critical hit. Okay, sometimes I get them too. 84. That's a type of heal. Poliwrath, we one-shot. I just know. I guess, okay, to be fair, it's got a few levels, but I don't worry about that. I'd rather a weaker Pokemon to heal on, if possible. Crit mattered. Yeah, probably on the Weezing. Lately, we've been one-shotting the entire game with Flamethrower. I do not expect that to change now. I get it's been many levels, but 95 doubled. We're good. Not pretty, though. Do not get... Like, thankfully, we know that his team gets randomized every time besides his ace. Do not take those other Pokemon with you later. I would not appreciate that. Yikes. Get out. There's one trainer. Oh, he blocks. Oh! Jesus. I was like, he blocks it. I didn't realize he blocks an item. Well, no, we have to get into combat anyway to heal. Not on Snorlax, though! Traced my... Snorlax can be good. But I also don't want to take a hit from the Snorlax. I think is Lemonade the one that's 80? I'm mad. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Jesus. Okay, well, actually, that's not so bad. But still... Scary Mon overall. And we know it copied my Flash Fire. I don't know what his defense... I mean, we have a lot of levels on him. Snorlax, though, is... Oh, thank God. Snorlax, 540, one of the higher BST Mon we'll run into. Yuck. Come on, again? Can I get a break? See, this is what I mean. I think I'd rather have Crunch than Bite on the Espeon. Okay, did we just crit? We must have. No? Oh, this guy's only 48. I need to be turning on turbo for these guys. These guys are not my rival. I forgot. Everybody's a weenie except for Rival and Giovanni. Oh my God, another heal? I'm mostly not complaining. Dang, we're really running out of rare candy chances though. Flash Fire's probably been more detrimental to us than anything because of Trace. Yeah, kind of funny, but true. All right, I'm just going to be full clearing floor to floor. I just don't have the patience to run around all over the place. We'll just fight it out. Fight it out until it's looking too bad. Hopefully it's never looking too bad. We'll have to consider about when we want to use Lepa Berries. Another Tracer, by the way. Not that I would want to use Fire moves again. When to use our Lepa Berries and when to use our 10 across. Kind of cute. Slowbro and King. This guy's got a lot of Mon. The ones with this many are the scarier ones where you could walk into a Parasong. Thankfully, we are just able to one-shot a lot. We've got a strong Mon. Yeah, there's an item down here, I think. Yeah, in the corner. Focus Band. Nope. 0 rare candy this run. I really can't complain. Like, this is obviously a sickening run. But that is the one thing I have not... boo, annoying. Still, even in the rain, better to use... Oh my God. Yeah, these are weenies. I keep forgetting that. Double Umbreon. That's kind of funny. 7 out of 32. We got a lot more work to go. Every run has at least one wrong thing. Yeah, I mean, you can't always get all of the stars to align always, right? Like, that said, if I had to pick something to be short on, rare candy's maybe not one of them. If I had to have a choice, would I rather enter the Elite Four at 93, 94 instead of 91, 92? Absolutely. Every single time. But, you know, our heals are good. Yeah, 85. We're getting dangerously close to where I would, like, be thinking about them heals. Speaking of heals, if I see a weak Pokemon, I do probably want to top up again. But, let's see. Yeah, full clear and floor to floor. Floor 2 done. Floor 3, I think, is not as crazy. Yeah, and we've already had to mandatorily fight a couple of these guys anyway. In fact, there's only one more trainer in here, period. Get over here. But as you can see, I mean, this thing is a absolute PP sink. New encounter. I guess I won't take any risks. Blissey has been dying to flamethrower the whole game. I gotta see something. Yeah, that Blissey's gotta have, like, negative HP, negative special defense. Again, we got a lot of levels, but I did only just do Bite. And Blissey has, like... That said, if Blissey ever does find a way to not die in one hit, it probably has absolutely jacked attacks. Man! Well, we'll talk about it end of run after we beat the Elite Four, of course. There was a Pokemon I really wanted to see the stats on from, like, the really early game, and I can't remember what it was. Like a Nidoran or something random. I need to start writing these down. Run is going quite smoothly so far, Motown. Or, I mean, as smoothly as an endgame run can go. We're getting lots of heals, but no rare candies. Yeah, was it a Nidorino? The one that did 19 damage with extreme speed? Yeah, it's something. Yeah, I just want to keep a log, right? I don't want to check that. I want to see my own speed on Hitmontop. There's a few walls here and there that I definitely want to see more on. I grabbed all the items here, yeah, but not the trainer. Crobat was a decent wall. I didn't think Crobat was, like, nuts, though. Oh, wow. Mew, I now have the weakness for. You know, I did say I was going to heal when I saw weak Mon. The problem is they're all weak Mons, yeah. But, oh, wow, Nina. Jeez, this trainer has had 3 baddies. This one's only 42. Oh, thank God it did not pain split me. Oh my God, that would have been so bad. Woo! I have the citrus berry, yeah. Is that worth having? It won't proc until I take a little more damage. This is maybe not a bad idea. Pain Split takes your total HP pool between you and your opponent and equalizes them. So if they have 1 HP left and you have 99 HP left, all of a sudden you'll both have 50. I don't hate it. Any close calls this stream? We just had, I mean, literally right in here, we got into a kind of a scarier spot where an Espeon was beating up on us, got a nice critical hit. I think there was somewhere else in the stream where things got kind of ugly too. Not horrible though. We have not had any insane sweaters. I don't hate it. Will the AI use Pain Split if you're lower? Not the smart AI, I know that much. Frenzy Plant Scare in the double battle. Yeah, that got kind of ugly too. Oh, we even got Gengar coverage. Yeah, we're definitely... Like, there's just no way we can battle through every floor without needing to use some PP restorations. It's something we got to consider. So, I mean, man, we didn't get any of that in here, did we? We really don't want to say no to PP, but at some point, do we actually consider stop battling so that we don't run out of PP against the Elite Four? Granted, I think you use more in Silph Code than you use at the whole Elite Four, but the Elite Four is still 30 high-level Pokemon. Alright, floor 4 is done. On to floor 5. We have some more items at Victory Road. We're running out, though. Oh, whoops, I meant to say yes on the repels. It doesn't really matter, but I like keeping them. Let's throw a bite here. Did I highlight all the items on floor 5? Like the 2 plants? I can't remember. I don't remember getting the 2 plants. I'm checking them all out floor by floor like as I'm going through. Traced my flash fire again. But it did die to Thunder Punch last time, so... Nice. Yeah, I'll check here in a second. Didn't get them. Sunstone. No, it's possible they were in your guide and I missed it, or they weren't in your guide and that's something we need to add, but yeah. Double weak to fire, I guess. Dodrio. I do think we at least want to put ourselves in the spot to use like 1 elixir, you know? One more item here. Carbos. Ugh. I think Melodic had better PP restoration. I think I left like elixirs on the table. Did I battle everybody here? There aren't that many trainers. Maybe not the guy all the way to the right. Oh, not that. Well, you know what? While I see ya. Little floor 7 preview for you all. Excalibur! We're on track for the Elite Four. Nothing's a guarantee, but yeah, it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with what I see so far. It's been just a generally good day as well, which is always nice. 1 Magmar. I've been knocking out Magmars since I was a young lad. Actually true, if we count the Pokemon TCG. I mean, true if we count the video games as well, but I just saw Magmar more. It was like a pop, especially the Fossil Magmar was a popular one used in decks. All right. Ideally, we run our Sacred Fire to 0 before using an Ether because everything would get, or Elixir, everything gets healed by 10. It's only 5s. Oh, we do also have our final remaining PP up. I could just give it to Flamethrower instead of our Sacred Fire conversation. I think I might. Say, Flamethrower currently has 2 PP ups on it. Thunder Punch is maxed. I think that Sacred Fire is going to be useful against the Elite Four, but Flamethrower is still, like, obviously an important move. For now, just kind of spreading stuff evenly as I believe we'll get knockouts. It's been working. This was the mon that sketched Flamethrower. Sure was, some goo. As you can see by my Flamethrower. It's a good mon. PB up Flamethrower gives you 3 moves versus 1 for Sacred Fire. It does. It does. It would give me +3. My question, though, is like, 1 extra Flamethrower might be more valuable versus the Elite Four. Wow, you gotta be right in front of him. This is all hypothetical until it becomes real. It doesn't matter about Wailord, Motown Man. Every single Pokemon is part of the fluctuating experience level up group in Kaizo IronMON. As for which one it is normally, I don't... It might be one of the very few that is actually normally in fluctuating. I don't remember. But yeah, everybody gets the one where it takes the most experience to level up. In fact, I think is level 100... Unless you get like 8 rare candies or something, I don't think I've ever seen a level 100 in Kaizo IronMON. I think you need 6 rare candies or something like that. Sacred Fire is 50% burn chance. I'm kind of leaning Sacred Fire. I know it seems weird to split them up right now. I could still wait. I don't have to use it now. But we are running out of items. I'm kind of leaning the +1 Sacred Fire, even though Flamethrower is obviously great. What floor was this? I don't even remember. 6, I think? Yeah. We still got a lot more work. Like, we got... I'm going to start looking for weaker trainers, I think. Yeah. The amount of Pokemon with the fluctuating group in vanilla is very low. You'll regret it when you get Ice Punch next gym. I do have 2 more gyms to look at. I could hold. I don't hate holding. Either. I think we have to use the elixirs first and then Lepa Berries last if we absolutely are still out. But we do need more restoration. Not gonna lie. Bite has been very nice for this. Like, without Bite, we are in a much larger PP problem. So that came at a very clutch time for us. I grabbed these, right? Yeah, I must have. Are we thinking of replacing a move? I mean, no. I mean, I think it's unlikely that we are getting a better move. We only have 2 more chances to even see moves. then it's a 50% chance that you can even learn those moves. 420 BST. I'm really playing with fire here. I'm just waiting to see something really weak so I feel extra safe. 86. Golduck ain't it. I can bite you. We're getting quite low, as you can see. Unfortunately, I only have elixir. If I had max elixirs, we'd be like, one max elixir gets me all the way through. It's a little bit dicier with what we've currently got. Rapidash. Man, I keep on getting these like high BST mon. That won't knock out. Yeah. Oh, substitute 2. You're really making me waste now. Ooh. Wow. Alright. As soon as it's going to be beggars can't be choosers. Brand new encounter on Raichu. Oh, I don't want to risk on brand new. Probably. I mean, this next like 1 or 2 trainers, there's 23 are done. So there's going to be, I think 8 in the Giovanni, right? Making good progress, but still, you know, need more. This guy's got 4. Oh, I probably don't want to fight him first. This next guy's got 3. This one guy up top has 2. Let's fight the guy with 2. Armaldo. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out Armaldo and then take whatever this next thing is, maybe for the elixir. We might just have to take it. Tangela. Perfect. Or maybe not perfect, but we just gotta take it. Hey, Miss Bone Meringue. On a high attacking mon? Yeah, it's fun. Obviously, it's poor man's Earthquake, but it turns out poor man's Earthquake is still an excellent move. We are really, really not great on PP Restoration, though. The Leppas will be helpful, and maybe mandatory. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, I didn't expect 20 damage Rock Blast. I feel like I got punished. Maybe I should have restored at a different time. Bummer. Okay, this guy's got 3. If I see an extra weak Pokemon, a heal is definitely on the table. Didn't you have a... No. Who did have the contact ability? Was that Kingler? Plus special defense. I've only seen beat up. This guy could actually be weak. I just don't like flipping coins. I just don't know. Alright, this guy's got 4. Buckle up. We got to start with one-shots. Oh, boy. With the level difference, Thunder Punch is probably still fine, but... Alright. Bite. Kingler had the poison point. More chip. Yucky, too. Well, Bite. This is... Before this, we were only hitting into weakness. Bite gives us neutral on this guy. Helps. Oh, my god. Okay, this is only level 39. Oh, yeah, we're holding the Citrus Berry. I forgot. We just weren't quite in citrus range. No, okay. That's helpful. Sort of. I mean, listen, I'm glad it at least procced. Kind of funny. With the level difference, you could splash and kill these mon. You'd be surprised. Electric definitely had trouble. That said, we are not electric. Yeah, if you give me the special equivalent of splash... We're getting pretty close to endgame, though. Oh, there's 2 more items here that I didn't... You could battle this guy for 2 items. I usually consider that beforehand. Oh, boo. Rough skin. Gross. You trade... Man, yeah. I would argue my Flash Fire has actively been bad. It's giving Pokemon... Like, Tropius, we normally have weakness for. We're literally helping it by having Flash Fire. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm not screaming for a heal. I don't mind healing against Giovanni either if we absolutely have to. We're somewhat playing with fire, but I don't feel horrible about it. Oh, I should have grabbed the 2 items first. That was just straight up bad. All right. At least died of Sacred Fire. This guy's a little tankier, so. Gardevoir, are you new? No, but I haven't seen you in a while. Bonus bite coverage. Not saying no to that. Just generally higher BST. Whoa. Yeah, he just got deleted. All right, 3 to Giovanni. I don't think we're going to have to use any more ethers or anything. I think we've at least been responsible with that. Yeah, we got a couple of items coming in here. Big Pearl. How would I ever know to press A here in the regular vanilla game? Sometimes they're at least like a rock or a plant or something. This one's just a random square in the middle of here. It's so interesting. This one, like here, this one's a secret, but it's a plant at least. Item finder. Oh my god, I never used that as a kid. I did use it in the, like, the tunnels. I think there's maybe even an NPC that mentions that you could use it there. Running around the whole game using item finder sounds so miserable to me. Gotta use something. A fable. Dang. Biggermon. Let's not play around, just in case. Gorbis. I really don't want to have to use like Lepa against Giovanni or anything. 2 more trainers than Giovanni. I think we got this. Dragon Warrior 3 does the same thing. I don't know. Oh yeah, what about the percentage chance ones at Mount Moon? That, like, does somebody have to see the code at that point? I mean, I guess you had to know the percentage chances exactly. Kecleon. Oh, stab extreme speed. Oh, dang, I didn't one-shot with the bite, though, so it was bad risk. Thankfully, stab extreme speed is strong, but still. Critical hit. I remember that dude being decently tanky. Half HP is sort of a weird spot to be in. Nothing. Oh, is the last trainer just the dude guarding Giovanni? Wait a second. Oh, we have to do the song and dance 3 on. Oh, yeah, the dowsing machine was different. Plus, that was chucked on your bottom screen while you're playing your main gameplay, right? It's at least a little bit better. Did I fight him already? Oh, yeah, no, I did. Maniac says it's on 11. 11 on the right. Thank you, guys. Listen, we did this pretty quickly. We have a chance at being able to see Elite Four today. Let's try that again. Oh, the guy that we danced past to get the item. Thank you. Oh, he's got 5 Mon. That means I have to use at least 5 moves no matter what. That makes me sad. I still think Bite is my... Ugh, I don't want to have to, like... Oh my god, this guy again? Like, I'm trying to spread it around. I've actually been trying to save my flamethrowers. One more. Tyrannodar. You get a flamethrower. I think that should be plenty at your level. 3, 6, 3, 3. I'm just crossing my fingers. That's enough for Giovanni. I don't want to do any more spending. Speaking of spending, do I have like a berry juice or anything stupid like that? I can look at my heals. I do have a berry juice or something stupid like that. I'm going to use the berry juice. It's not. Just in case. I don't think I need a crazy heal, but a little bit might be something. We'll see. I could be making a mistake. We still have our PP up that we didn't use, by the way. I still think... I guess I'll wait it out. We've been doing okay so far. Let's do it. Wait a second. I did this wrong, didn't I? Sure did. What on earth am I doing? I skipped my warp. Yeah, it's this one. Trying to read chat and play at the same time. It's usually fine, but not always. Alright, I know as soon as we open this door, they're going to kick us in, so let's do it. I'm not even going to give Giovanni the respect of full speed battle. I'm just going to take him on speed up. Trace, again. Oh, that one's not an issue. Thunder Punch, that's free. His stuff is a little bit higher level. Sunflora, I haven't seen that in a long time. Something tells me Flamethrower is going to be pretty good. Dunsparce Rain, alright. Cuts my fire for the rest of the battle. That makes me pretty sad. I'm not going to lie. Light still did the job. I'll run Thunder Punch on you. Okay, still did the job. Dang, one Thunder... Dang, Blaziken's I want a Thunder Punch too. I'm out of Thunder Punches. Do not give me any... Oh, there's only one Pokemon left. I think we're going to be okay. Ah, of course it's something I want a Thunder Punch. New encounter. Ah, what a shame. Yeah, we'll bite. No, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. A little uglier than I'd like. Ah, technically wasted the berry juice, but that's fine. We got it. We got it. It's all good. It's all good. All right, Giovanni done. Silphco, full clear. All items. The only thing I wish is that there were better items from it. But I think that, I mean, about as calm as you can do. I only had to use one elixir. I really do need more restoration, though, for endgame. I don't know. Giovanni's Gym can take, maybe sometimes get you on the cusp of restoration. And then also, of course, the Elite Four. Tough conversations to be had still, but one of them is at least not whether or not we did that in the right order. Blaine worked. Silphco worked. I've never gotten a good item in the lunch money. I would like something good in the lunch money. I don't know if I've ever even had a usable lunch money item. To be fair, I think I've only grabbed it 3 of the 4 times it was eligible to me. Thunderstone. Bummer. One of these days, I'm going to steal the craziest lunch. But otherwise, it's Sabrina time. Man, 87. Those like 87, 89, 91s are when I would normally consider using rare candies. We don't have a choice. I can't go and see if we'll get a candy. So we're just forced to level up the long way, the slow way. I actually... Oh, I don't have the dude to fly with. I'm like, where's the center? I'll just fly to it. Come on, Jay. All right, we got this. We got this. All right. It's Gym Elite Four time. Like, that's it. It's just all... I guess there's also the Victory Road. Tough choices ahead. But whether or not... What we do in this current moment, not so tough. We do a gym, and then we do another gym. Catch you guys in just a second. I'm going to take a quick break. Oh, I've been muted for a long time. Sorry, guys. What the? Wait. Oh, it is Volt Absorb. Jeez. Alright, well, we're off to a great start. Did I know that already? I must have. Yeah, I've been muted for a long time. I'm really sorry about that, guys. It's like second time that's happened today. Oh my god, I went in a whole chat. Oh, this has been such a chill stream. Thanks, guys, for being so relaxing. I just don't normally let it go that long. I'm trying to like get locked into the game, so I wasn't reading chat as much as I normally do. Anyway, I already took damage due to a misplace, so we'll see how it goes. Clearly, I need more apple in me. That'll wake the brain up. Recommend having an in-ear monitor so you know when you're audible to stream. Oh, I hate that. Where you hear your own voice. I can't think if I hear my own voice like that. I only use that if I'm singing. Or like recording like singing audio. First winter since... It is! Andrew? Maybe you have missed a lot. An apple? After Melodic Chuck lost, we went on our longest losing streak ever of like 100... It's like 150 consecutive runs without beating Brock once. I will say, it's been pretty great. Like, if we look at our Hall of Fame, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth place are all consecutive winning runs. We've been very blessed with getting, like, only good Pokemon, except for Electric, but you know what? Proved us all wrong. It is pretty uncanny. I thought for sure we would have had some runs where we just get stomped by Brock, or, like, we barely beat Brock and then we get stomped, or we have a Pokemon with higher potential that literally never learns another good move. I'm going to take this. This is like the best possible outcome, but it is still weird. How much is Sylph? We got all of it, Tyler. We've gotten all of every trainer in the entire game so far. Oh, Flame Body, shoot. Oh my god, we did not want to Thunder Punch this. Do not get punished. We didn't get punished, but the second I clicked it, I was like, oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Hopefully, hanging with us can take your mind off the stay a little bit. Mantine. Yeah, we gotta take the double. Yeah, only 47? I almost wanted a bite to preserve Thunder Punch PP. I think we'll be okay. The way we keep snagging one-shots. Vaporeon, brand new. Again, Thunder Punch, it's our best option. These can be a little trickier, though. Well, maybe higher HP. Imagine a whale winds up and punches you. I do love that the randomizer gives us a few silly moves like that. Just doing some quick maths here. I think I'm going to change up the way I normally do this route. I think this gets me to top middle. That time I actually remembered to mute at the right time. I always forget top middle, so I figure I might as well deal with her now. Elite Trainer Joe. You know, considering I've seen 5 Lugia, I've been very blessed that they have not, like, been an insane threat to me. At some point, the level gap is going to make that maybe not true. Oh my god, no. I think Lugia actually just stinks. Health-wise, anyway. Dragonite, I'm a little less certain on. Man, I've had to use a lot of Thunder Punches here. Does the electric typing have great coverage or something? This is maybe a hot take, but I feel like if you added like one more type with electric, you'd probably have enough to cover every Pokemon in the game for at least neutral. Just my totally fresh observation. Never been heard before, off the top of the dome. Yeah, I don't think I regret PP maxing the Thunder Punch. That would be pretty nice. What did I rip off? Yeah, not at all. Lingen finally decided he wants the tags off of his Pokemon plushes. I don't know why, this just felt right. Flinched. Never punished. I'm just trying to save... You know what? I did not need to save that much juice. We have like two trainers of Sabrina. That was just downright... Okay. 2 trainers, then Sabrina. We could have been dumber. We could have been smarter. Never punished. Yes, double E. That is the joke. Bolt Beam is literally classic coverage. I was being sarcastic. You knew you were getting a flinch and wanted to show off. Hey, it finally happened again! The magical, potentially... I mean, technically this one might not know Flash Fire, but regardless. We finally get to attack this thing with Bite. Because it has bad defense, it actually might have good special defenses, but... Let's do it. Working with Alpharad on games now, too? That's crazy. Like, is he making his own games? I know he's done all kinds of crazy mods and stuff. We got the camera up coverage. It's a dream come true. Submitted to a game jam a few months ago. That's exciting. I wish I could have done more with game dev. Maybe I still can someday. For now, I'm kind of in the desperately trying to feed my family phase of life, which gives me a little less time materializing giant, massive hour painstaking projects, but it's always fun to live like vicariously seeing what other people are doing. It's never too late. Yeah, it's never too late. It's definitely something I wish I did more when I was in college, for example, but you know what my hobby was in college? Making YouTube videos, you know. That ended up working pretty well for me. Is Tree still in here? If not, I'm gonna close this door. Clean. And you know what? You've earned a flamethrower just for fun. Deep cut, Chili. 2026 is a really crazy year for gaming, I agree. I mean, even so far this year, I've played several really good games. And I haven't even gotten to play Mina the Hollower, which seems right up my alley, and everybody says that's really good. I played Saros and really enjoyed it. We're just finishing up the new 007 Last Light. Renee and I were really enjoying that. I'm playing Pragmata also. I got the double opening from the library on Pragmata and the new James Bond game. We're enjoying both. Pragmata, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about the story at all, but the shooting gameplay while hacking at the same time is fun. Playing 2 games at the same time makes me think of The World Ends With You. I like that game a lot. Pokopia, obviously, fire, super fire. I feel like I'm missing out on other things. Slay the Spire 2. Dropped in early access this year. Consumed a large portion of my life. I mean, technically this year's... It's not a game that came out this year, but this year's... Oh my god, Rothwoman! Gift and subs all the way across. Curse Virtue, Verithin, Alakazam Trainer, Wordsmith, and Makoto Jado. Thank you so much. Rothwoman, did you want to reserve a favorite? Hopefully we don't end up going back to the lab, but if we do, you have that right. The raid was frames too late for that gift. Oh, and then the raid came right afterward. Were you just... I saw KB Kingsize in chat. How are you chatting and then also raiding? Were you chatting in my stream while streaming? You're co-streaming JWittz? Thank you for the hype. Rothwoman, if you said something in chat, I have not seen it, but if you do, let me know. And I can change the favorites. You never know. You've earned that right. We're done with everybody except Sabrina, right? My brain kind of fizzled for a second. Favorites carry over to Emerald if you win? Oh yeah, why not? It's the same gen, and that's the next thing I'll do. That's a good idea. Also, you know what? On my favorites, I'm gonna actually just have to do... So I learned, I did not know this until recently. Here's my favorites overlay. I learned you're only allowed to keep one of the, you're only allowed to have one legendary in your slot. So if people want to fight over the legendary to kick in and out, that's up to them. I'm gonna do a random number generator to see who gets to survive. Okay, let's see. Okay, Suicune gets to survive. The other two I'm gonna put as something else. Rothwoman says, I forgot about the faves. I was gonna send my strongest steed, Suicune, but I know it's already in there. Well, oh, that's so funny. I did just roll it. Well, it's up to you. You can go high BST, low BST, favorites, whatever. The other two, I'm just gonna change an Espeon and Umbreon just so that I, like, remember. Yeah, I did not know only one legendary is allowed to be in there. So that one will always get swapped in and out. Someone made me aware of that rule in the middle of this run. Also, I promise we will fight Sabrina. I don't want to get too sidetracked. I'm still trying to work quickly. Perfect timing. Please keep Suicune. I can! I can! Either way, thank you so much for the support. Yeah, then we'll say that overrides the number one. Trying to help feeding the family fund. Let's go, Aqua Sword. I very much appreciate it. Speaking of blue swords, we saw K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters today. You guys know how big of a fan my son is of it. Well, Regal Movies has a thing right now. It's like their summer of movies. It's so good if you have kids. Honestly, even if you don't have kids, they've got a few good movies in that are worth watching. Oh, the only downside is that the movies play at like 11 o'clock a.m. my local time. So, that can be a bit of a bummer. But, they, every day they get like a new movie. And honestly, we were pretty excited by it. Also, yo, Poke Elias. Very cool thumbnail. Or avatar, whatever. Love it. Thank you so much. Wow, we got a bunch of support. I'm just gonna sit here and eat my apple. Anyway, you can watch $1 movies at Regal. If you've seen how much it costs to go to the movie theater these days, like for fun, to see Toy Story 5, it's like $15 per adult and like $14 per child. Or we can watch some slightly older movies for literally $1. as long as we're free at 11 a.m. Nobody's forcing us at gunpoint to buy the expensive concessions. Like, but plus, I felt like K-pop Demon Hunters was particularly cool because that movie did not get an official theatrical release. It did get, like, around Halloween. I think there was, like, a special mini showing or whatever, but Lincoln went with his friends. It was technically sing-along, so the kids were singing along, but they weren't, like, belting it. It was actually really cute. We had a good time. Let me look at the other ones that they have. I promise I can't get too sidetracked. There's a chance we could do Elite Four today. But yeah, $1 is $1. The movies they have: K-pop Demon Hunters, Fire; The Wild Robot, Fire; Bad Guys 2, I can't comment on. I watched Bad Guys 1. I thought it was okay. Garfield movie. I think that movie's horrible. Fun fact, it's the first movie I ever saw in a theater setting with Lincoln. We went to our local drive-through theater, or drive-in. Like, we watched it from the, like, a setup that we made in the back of our car. That was cool. It was the right time for it. Unfortunately, the movie was terrible. Minecraft movie. Still have not seen, believe it or not. Guys, is $1 for the Minecraft movie worth it? Would my 5-year-old find that enjoyable or insufferable? Sonic 2, extremely fire. Sonic 3, extremely fire. Live action How to Train Your Dragon. I haven't seen it. I don't have a lot of interest, but again, for $1, I don't know. Scoob. I actually don't like Scoob very much as far as, like, the full world of Scooby-Doo media goes. My son, unfortunately, really likes Scoob. He's watched that movie like 5 times. The quality... That's probably one of the worst movies he's ever liked watching. Usually he only likes True Goats. Speaking of True Goats, Goat is also on here as one of their $1 movies. Oh my god, Animal Farm is on here? That movie had to be terrible, right? That movie's new. I have heard only good things about Sheep Detectives. It looks so dumb at premise. Or, like, silly. Sheep Detectives look silly. I've only heard good things. Animal Farm looked terrible. Like, they were taking, like, serious source material and making it funny. They also worked on that movie for 1 billion years. Seems like one of those tax write-off type deals. One of the SpongeBob SquarePants movies, The Search for SquarePants, is $1. I can't speak on that. Dogman. I actually thought Dogman was quite good. I enjoyed it a lot. Red Toad, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Paddington in Peru, I have not seen. I love the first 2 Paddington movies, though. That's one. Owen Wilson's Charlie the Wonder Dog. I have never heard of this movie in my entire life. Someone give me their Charlie the Wonder Dog review in my comments. Despicable Me 4. I'm kind of burnt on that franchise, but it's there. The last 2, though, are actually ones from my childhood, which is exciting. Oh, Jesus. We got $1 ticket. I'm forcing my son to watch at least one of these. Muppet Treasure Island and The Sandlot. I love watching old movies in the theaters. That's great. All right, let's do it. Sabrina's entrance is... By the way, we did battle everybody, right? I can double check. We did officially get a little bit sidetracked. Yep. Saffron Jam, let's do it. No more fun. No more games. I don't think we're changing our held item. We're going to be just... Well, I can't just wholeheartedly say we're going to be just fine, but we are likely to be just fine. You know what I mean? This run is looking great. Yes, Ryan, it's been good. Fiero, that's a good start for us. Yeah, exactly. Some of these could be misses, but for $1, you wouldn't feel so bad. For sure. The first SpongeBob movie ruined the series for me? How? We had it on DVD. My sister always woke up before me. As per the rules of summer break, that meant she got to choose what to watch. Wow! Whoever wakes up first? Crazy rules. Wow. Well, we're thunder punching here. Big whale dubs. Also, Kremid, I don't know if I caught your sub. Oh my god, resub for 118 months. I know, my channel's been around forever. Those are some OGs that held their sub over the literal, like, years and months. Even over my hiatus. I really appreciate it. I gotta say, boo, boo. Wow, this is just Thunder Punch all the way down. Get back here, coward. Take this Thunder Punch like a mon. Literally a decade of subs. Insane. Thank you so much for the support for literally ever. That is really funny. I'd be salty too in your spot. What in the world were you playing 118 months ago? Well, that's a good question. What would that have been? Somewhere in the 2015, 2016 era? Could have been Smash Bros, Splatoon. I think that was before my Fire Emblem Heroes era. Yeah, that was before Fire Emblem Heroes. That was a big one. Oh my god, this is the second time I have walked into Sudowoodo's Volt Absorb. It's my fault. I was reading chat. Oh, wow. Okay, when they use beat up though, it lets me scout. I know Mischievous is coming next. That's kind of fun. Which means that we're probably going to full clear the gym, no problem. Mario Party Monday? Oh, there we go. Yeah. You know, by the way, I do want to apologize. We were supposed to have our charity Mario Party Monday stream yesterday. If we did have that, I was probably going to not stream on Tuesday. 1 second, let me win this gym really quickly and then we'll save the rest of my sentence. Bye-bye! 7 badges. We are in a very exclusive club now. Mario Kart 8 on Wii U was the first thing I streamed. We did the launch date on that with... Oh! Oh, she doesn't tell you, right? TM4? Psychic! No, psychic power isn't something... Always gets me. I'm worried about what we see at TM4. I'm not worried, but this is one of our final 2 chances to get a new good move. Yeah, that won't help. One more chance at Giovanni. We actually do have the most minor of breaks that we can take here before we go to Giovanni. That's my fastest way. I think top left, up, right, and then bottom left. No, not bottom left. Bottom right. Get me out of here. I'm gonna kill the music just so I could turn on turbo. But I don't want to change the music again since we're keeping our main music. Where's my stupid repels? Turn them off one time, I regret it forever. I don't know why I'm putting it back up here. It's not like I'm gonna have to use it again. Okay. Really quickly, we have a few more... Oh, gotta get back to the Pokemon Center, which now I know where it is. I'm trying so hard to bum rush this. There's a chance we can see Elite Four today. Cut it down to the wire. I'm also not trying to rush it either. But we might have to save it for Thursday. It's gonna depend. Depending on how sidetracked I get. I have not used a healing item in a really long time. I've used like tiny stuff, you know. I used like a lemonade. Okay, here. We just have access to like another 2 or 3 items because we now have the next 2 badges. Yeah, Marsh badge lets me get up here. Grab this one. Sacred Ash. Boo. Another one. Moonstone. Boo. Come on. Volcano badge. Where are my rare candies? Am I really going to go the whole game with no candy? With no treat? No sweet treat? Oh, is there none? I thought there was one on every... Yeah, there's one. Lemonade! Wow. My little heels just continue to go on and on forever. That's crazy. We got a lemonade to replace our lost lemonade. Still, we would prefer PP restoration. And also would definitely not mind, you know, rare candies, which we've seen 0 of. Pretty rare for a game to go the full way. Alright, dropping off. It's time for our 8th and final gym. TNT4, thank you so much. Feeling charitable as it's my birthday. That's not how birthdays work. You don't give someone else a present on your birthday, but regardless, I hope that you have a wonderful time celebrating. Maybe you'll even celebrate watching us win an entire complete run. Thank you so much for your kindness. We finally eclipsed 200 HP. It took us long enough. It's time. I don't think there's anything else we want to change. We just gotta buckle up. This gym can be ugly. Our only Pokemon ever who had the possibility of beating the Elite Four died at this gym at the very end. Let us pray that none of our demons acquired Perish Song. And let us pray that none of our demons exist because maybe there are no demons. Let's just do it. That's how Hobbit birthdays work. Yeah, this is the first real pickup with Smart Trainer AI. Yeah, that's what kills you. All the ace trainers in here. Golduck, I'm pretty happy to see. I think that's a slow-moving HP bar, but I think that's still going to be a one-shot. There is. Yeah, no Viper would be great. Cacturn's a free knockout. This is what we like to see. Sandslash and Cacturn incoming. I actually don't mind them with this specific Pokemon. It is kind of great when you get to defeat old rivals, enemies, whatever you call them. It is. Oh yeah, it's literally in this gym. Was the Cacturn that defeated Nina the Altaria? Wow, I didn't even think about that. Sceptile, that's a free knockout, probably, based on what we've seen. Oh, I just need the Elite Four. Again, though, here's the thing. Sceptile at 65, I'm confident I one-shot. Stuff gets so much weirder when it's like level 88 Sceptile. Like, even that could survive my moves. It's not a guaranteed one-shot. More X specials could help, for sure. You took everything from me. I do try and save the ace trainers. Oh, that was sweet. Nice little movement tech there. Giovanni's gym has doomful vibes. It's the hardest gym. Like, I think it's actually a significant step up. Like, Blaine and Sabrina and Koga all kind of feel like they're at a similar danger tier to me. I think Giovanni's is the real deal. Dang. Nidoqueen, I think I got a Sacred Fire. Ha! It's the Darmaniac! Me and my wife are currently Nuzlocking Leaf Green because of this stream. Enjoy! Nuzlocke sounds actually kind of cozy. Well, remember how we were talking about let's see Lugia at a higher level? I don't know if I was explicitly asking for that. Oh my god, no, I actually think I would take Lugia at level 85. I think I would still be happy with that. That boy made out of paper. Does Super Kaizo have you pivot in Victory Road? What? No, no. You do pivot halfway through the game, though. It's typically in the Savari Zone, I think, is when people will do it. I'm not interested in that at all. At least currently. Oh, can I avoid him or no? All right. This is our first super hard trainer. They have heals. They have smart AI. You must be running out of steam by now. Not yet, but... And they all have 5 Pokemon. Volbeat's a great starter for us. I was so heartbroken at losing Nina here. Never cared about Altaria before her, but has a special place in my heart now. You know, Hina, that's kind of happened to me. Like, I definitely care more about Pokemon when I have a good run with them here. Altaria definitely, like, went up in my ranks. Donphan, too. Donphan was, like, kind of, like, lowish. Like, not low, but, like, I didn't think particularly hard about Donphan. Besides it being exciting at the beginning of the Pokemon movie when I was a kid. Blissey I always loved. I've always liked Wailord. I've always liked Gardevoir. Some of these other ones, you know, we've had special runs too. You know, Swellow? Like, I think this will push us to 89. This is where I would use a rare candy. This level, going from 89 to 90 is going to take forever. Yeah, Frustration is literally like, oh, Drizzle. Glad it didn't come too early. Thunder Punch is still weak for you. This is a very good first Ace Trainer, I'm not gonna lie. Ha! Bazerold, I'm still around in a casual setting. I stream 3 times a week right now, which is kind of what I do. You've come at a very interesting time, because you are coming toward the end of a long-fought, long-standing, insane, like, comic-level challenge that we do. Even with the Rain Flamethrower still the choice. We've got a lot of Illumise and Volbeat. Yeah, this is the 10th one of these I've seen. That is really high. I think the stat is, on average, you'll see each fully evolved Pokemon 4 times. Again, that's just averages, obviously. But 10 is, like, you know, that's a lot. Rapidash. Naruto. Shippuden starts with 438. I was like, what do you mean? I'm on run 478. Rapidash, I actually don't think I one-shot. I'm almost certain I don't one-shot. I'm actually going for the Bite Flinch. 30% chance of greatness. Show it to me. Oh my god, that was way worse than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. Thankfully, it also hit like paper. Kind of disappointing. Now I feel like I have to go for the flinch. Because Thunder Punch isn't going to one-shot either. But another bite and another Thunder Punch should. Let's get the flinch. Why not? Prove me right. Oh, crit! Okay. Basically the same as doing 2 Thunder Punches. Deoxys. We even have Deoxys coverage now. Deoxys, I remember being like a all-chonk, no-bonk kind of mon. I hope that continues to be true. Well, I don't hope that continues to be true. We're going to do like no damage. Is that a crit? That's got to be a crit. No? Oh, that must have been... Uh-oh. Stab, Luster, Purge. I wrote minus special attack. Yeah. Oh my god. For a Deoxys? You know, all these stats are true except maybe the special defense. That one actually might be more medium. Oh, wow. They didn't even use their healing... Oh, they're not a guy with the healing item. Chomped it up. Here's the thing, though. We still have 2 more terrifying 5 Pokemon Cool Trainers to go. And I consider this first one the easiest. It's subjective. This guy has all 57s. The other 2 have a spread, but their highest is 59. Giovanni's no joke either. Giovanni's ace is 75. The jinx you're cooking up is insane. Yeah, I almost have to ignore Heisenberger's comments because you don't know. You don't know about the Elite Four. It's like playing a completely different game. I'm just enjoying each battle one at a time. I'm happy to have a Pokemon that's been doing this well for this long, but I know what's in store. I know what's out there. This gym has been suspiciously easy. We do have a suspiciously strong Pokemon, but yeah, I would agree. No horrible walls yet. My PP might be a little bit shaky come Giovanni time. That's good. We want every one shot we can get, otherwise we're still in like auto lose perish song range. Jump Luff. Yeah, like, I mean, Jump Luff's not particularly hard. We're getting a lot of stuff that we cover. Sabrina gave frustration. It was garbage. This is our final chance to get a new move if we beat Giovanni. Elite Four always feels like somebody suddenly clicked Nightmare mode. I mean, yeah, there's nothing like it. Where you have to suddenly defeat 30 consecutive Pokemon. It's just unheard of. Unfortunately, Kecleon, I don't think it's one shot. Let me try something. I'm pretty high level now. I still don't think this is a one shot, but he didn't use the extreme speed. Yeah. Oh, burn. Nice, nice. Present. Heal! Never heals. Oh my god. Well, that was like the worst present ever. Oh, they're gonna use a heal. What do they have? Just super potion. That's not a big deal. I'm like, do I have like an absolutely garbage heal? I have energy powders for 50. If I had a 20 or 30 heal, I'd use it. I actually don't even think I'm going to use the energy powder. I'm just going to take the damage that's given to me. Super potion's not going to save them from what's coming. Kecleon's gifting subs. I've been hit by present a lot this run. There's 2 Pokemon that know it. I have not been hit by the present heal yet. I'm still waiting for that day. Present does not have a chance to one-hit KO. It does have a chance to hit particularly hard, but also not even like magnitude 10 hard, I don't think, right? Well, I mean, yeah, we take the one-shots that are offered to us. What is present cap at? Oh, is it only 100? Or is it higher? One more to go. This is the one that ended Nina's run. Just full clear victory road. I might have to somewhat consider it. Oh, whoops, not you. I might have to somewhat consider it if we don't see a single rare candy. Getting kind of ugly here. Let's do it. Oh, it does 40, 80, or 120. Magnitude does 150, yeah. So I was right that it doesn't hit magnitude levels. Just wasn't sure about the cap. Dang it. This guy won't die in a single move. If he learns Parasong, we lose immediately. Oh, wow. Apparently with this level gap, we actually did get the Naga Sacred Fire. Wigglytuff I've not seen in a long time. I'm pretty sure that's another flamethrower dusting. I want to hold on to him. I'd love to be able to hold on to at least 6 or 7. Flamethrowers for Giovanni, though. There we go. Fight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, things are going pretty well for us. Currently. They are currently going well for us. Okay, Torkoal. I'm gonna throw one of my billion Thunder Punches. That'll hit harder. Better chance of a one-shot. Higher HP. Not enough. Man, I can't believe Nina dropped to this guy. Metagross. Actually not that intimidating despite the ability. Weak to fire. I think we get to see Giovanni no problem. He could still... Oh. Pretty chunky. I don't think I killed that thing at tied level, but it just seemed like a pretty high HP. We did it! Did we consider... We still have not used our last PP up. I'm still not sure. I guess we can see our last move first. I'll keep the rappel going for good luck. It's Giovanni time. I think 8 flamethrower is fine. I guess I'll just see this last move just in case. You missed Erica and Blaine? Well, if you missed Erica, then you've missed Erica, Koga, Blaine, Sabrina. Thank you, Kong! Why aren't you windmill slamming it on flamethrower? I don't know what my last move is, and to be honest, +1 Sacred Fire might have slightly more utility in the Elite Four. I know, it's weird. 68 Ludicolo? I'm real tempted in clicking that Secret Fire button. I'm gonna click it. Oh, just kidding. Not an issue at all. Why does Giovanni have purple Pokeballs? Because he's a mob boss. Yeah, he's like one of the few that gets I think they just do it because he's like, oh yeah, he's got the Master Balls. Yeah, Flamethrower is my best option here. I've never seen Arbok, so hopefully nothing too scary. Go, 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 go. Quagsire. Yeah, here's one where getting bite is good. I doubt... Oh, this guy's gonna take time. This one could get ugly. Oh my god, crit? What? Oh, I'm just goated? I wrote all this, like, plus special defense. Here come the potions, but that's fine. Waste your potions on the Quagsire. What the? Okay. I mean, sure, it has enough special defense to not get one shot, but I thought it was... Plus special defense can mean a lot of things on my notes, you know what I mean? Okay. Ninjask, another brand new encounter. Ugh. Again, could have opened with this, though. I'd much prefer, you know, like... That's the thing that's always killing me in Elite Four battles, is when they got 6 Pokemon and they start by chipping me every round. Oh my god. Second somebody uses freaking, the green one. Leech Seed. That's when I'm really screwed. Magic Coat. Okay, freaked me out for a second. No, we're fine. Only 450 BST? Aerodactyl. I have not seen this for a very long time. I feel medium confident in Thunder Punch. Snatch? I love how much the smart AI loves using Snatch. Go, 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 go. Bang. Wow. Wow, that is a bad ace. I got really lucky again. Wow, that's a bad one. I don't even think I need a Sacred Fire. I think we just go for the 100 on Flamethrower. A sub 400 BST ace? We did it. 8 badges. Woo! Okay. Truly intense fight. Not really at all. That was my easiest Giovanni I've ever had. Out of the, Okay, technically Nina did battle it on the rewatch. We've seen him 5 times. Last chance at a new move, guys. We're running out of possible water moves. Unfortunately, we've seen so many others pass by as TMs we can't learn. There's other stuff out there. Dragon Claw, Extra Sensory still out there. Ice Punch is out there. Ice Beam is not. Aurora Beam is not. Muddy Water's out. I think Water Pulse is still in. Hydro Pump is still in. Thunderbolt is still in. Would be a silly upgrade. No. Yeah, so, about that. About that. Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible move for a physical attacker, unfortunately. Man. Alright, well, what do you guys think? Honestly, I'm actually leaning this deep in. Oh, you know what? We didn't have to use any PP restoration either. We're this deep in. I'm going to put it on the Sacred Fire. I have the 1 PP up. Oh, no, you know what? I might as well see what the Victory Road items are. I'll look at all the Victory Road items first before I totally exhaust. I'm actually not sure about how we want to handle this. I would like to finish up stream in about 30 minutes. That was like the amount of time that I'd like to do. Or 40 minutes? I don't think we can full clear everything and do Elite 4 in 40 minutes, right? It's kind of tight. We got to battle Rival first. We don't get to just sit and celebrate. We actually have a pretty hard fight ahead of us. No heals, but it's another big level jump coming up. Do Rival and call it? And save the entire Victory Road? Rival can be very scary. I don't think you need to full clear Victory Road. I mean, levels are pretty big. I have no rare candy. I don't feel like... am I even reaching 90? Let me see my bar. Ooh, jeez. New encounter. It's right away. Rival's not joking around. Okay, I would not feel confident fighting Elite 4 at 90. I would want to see at least 91. Yeah, this is a pretty brutal lead. Please don't... I mean, Thunder Punch is like my only option here. Please no contact ability. Please no... Oh, go, 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 go. Oh my god, it's weak! Nah! I mean, it's good. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Ah! Uh-oh. Bro! I mean, we knock it out in this next Thunder Punch, but... No, thank you, man. That's what I'm telling you guys. We're not ready for this level jump. No one ever is. No Pokemon's ever going to be ready. The game ends on a level 95. Hygar I feel a little bit better about, but not awesome. Yeah, I mean, we ate the Pedal Dance decently. Some legendary Pokemon have been strong, some have been weak. Glalie, ha! Wait, is that his ace, or does he have 2 Glalie? Yeah, no, his ace is 80. Pretty sure. I don't know what causes the AI to throw their Pokemon out in what order. It is always great. Oh, boo! It's always great when you one-shot your opponent's ace every single time. Okay, annoying. A team of blue and purple guys. Let's see if everybody keeps up. You know, it is a little annoying. I wish that your rival kept some continuity of their team. It changes like completely besides their ace every single time. 90. +4 special attack. Man, we're strong. Slowking we've only knocked out with Thunder Punch. Still good. 333 special attack. That's got to be the most I've ever seen. Even over a Melodic, who is also... Oh, man. I've talked about how this Arcanine actually sucks. We've knocked it out with Thunder Punch every single time. Okay, it's 68 instead of 41. This is the ultimate test of how badly this Arcanine sucks. Negative special defense. 2 special defense. We're so lucky on this guy. I always get the most weenie Arcanine. 3,000 experience is nuts. Is this the end, Octillery? Oh, we can beat Octillery. I just beat him recently. Get out of town. Okay, only... Oh, wait, no! Okay, thank God. Ugh. All right, not quite. Not quite. Wow. Thank God he didn't pair that with some pain split shenanigans. We got it. We got it. So here's the deal. Yeah, I mean, I got 30 more minutes. Do you guys want to see Victory Road? We got to think about if we want to clear it or not. I'm leaning at least clear as much as I can, honestly. Story arc, Victory Road, and Elite Four next stream. Sure. Oh, I mean, you're presuming I win. Heal, get to Victory Road, save it for next stream. Okay. I get it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. My fear is dying at a Victory Road because I mean, no rare candy sucks. Can Victory Road give me at least one? Didn't I just barely hit 90? The problem is I'd want to be 91 first, then use the rare candy to go for 91 to 92. Would be quite nice. Grab the items in Victory Road and save in Victory Road. I could. You gotta battle one guy to get one of the items, though. I think I'm gonna save right at Victory Road. Oh, wait. I couldn't do it without How. Literally, we wouldn't be here if How didn't get out of the lab. So funny. My level 7 Sunkern. My absolute beast. Wow. Yeah, we got another Elite Four one up in the books. I'm excited but nervous. If I get an Elite Four as bad as Nina's, this will be cake. If I get an Elite Four as good as Chuck's, I'm pretty sure we still get waxed. It just really depends. I will say, have I ever seen, I shouldn't say ever. On my 2 best Elite Four runs, I don't know if either saw even a single legendary Pokemon. Shark Beak, dang. I was hoping for a nice little send-off here. Yeah, okay. Evolve the Sunkern. Once we reach Elite Four, How will have earned it. I think this is a fine stopping point. It just... I'm like, man, come on, next run! It's probably good. My next run's Thursday. And it'll also give me a little bit of time to recoup. We have the VTuber SummerSlam coming up at Gamers Outreach, the charity that I work at. And I'm going to still be streaming during it. But, you know, I'll have a little less time to do crazy stuff. So it could be cool, if we win, right, to wrap things up right before I've got, like, some bigger work obligations. It's probably not going to end that nicely, but you never totally know. Speaking of VTuber SummerSlam, I'm going to check and see if I have some friends live. But in the meantime, guys, thank you. Today was chill. I was a bit of a space case today. Stayed muted a little too long sometimes and ran into maybe one too many volt absorbs. But all things considered, you guys are always just like, I don't know. I depend on you guys maybe as much as you guys do on me. Like, my entertainment doesn't exist without being able to just hang with you guys like this, you know? It's been a lot of fun. Oh, perfect. Let me check. I think I have a... One of my VTubers is live now. I always, when we're doing charity events, I definitely always want to throw to my friends. Yeah. All right. I've got a friend to send you guys to. In the meantime, if for some reason this was the first time that you guys caught one of my streams, we are always seeing new people come in. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I stream in the evenings. Saturdays, I stream in the early afternoon. Let me see if I can spell this name right. Hazel Nightingale. You can do this. No. Good night, Hazel. Good Night Hazel is playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I actually had a lot of fun with that one. I thought it was super underrated. A lot of Kingdom Hearts love right now. Wait, I swear I wrote Good Night Hazel like night, like the in shining armor instead of night, like the time of day. Let's try that again. Good night, Hazel, with an N. Show her some love. Enjoy everything. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. I hope we can win it all. The Elite Four has broken my heart in the past. Fingers crossed that it does not again, but I'm excited. I'm definitely excited, and I'm feel very blessed to have had yet another good run in a row, especially after our longest time getting our butt kicked. I'll catch you guys in 2 days for the grand finale. Bring a snack, maybe some nuts, maybe some cashews.